All good.
And we back. What's good, y'all?
What's good?
Y'all know what time it
What's
is,
good,
man.
You know what
Yo,
time
what's
it is.
up? What's
You
up,
already
Jay?
know.
fellas?
The
You
Miseducated
already know.
Podcast, episode 25. You already know what it is.
Oh, we found out the
man.
episode. It's lit. It's lit, baby.
25, nigga.
25, man.
We half a
25,
century. We
little-
half a century. We half a century in it. No, not half a century.
You're
We
finished
left it.
already.
A
You're
fourth of
fucking
a-
finished
fourth of a
already.
century.
You're one job.
This man is
Yeah, a fourth of a
lit.
century.
He's fucking
We're
done. The
fourth of a
fuck?
Quarter century. Quarter century. Easy
Yeah, we're a
way.
quarter of
my
a century.
Y'all
Anywho,
wanna-
This man is lit.
What-
The
when's
Sucia
the last time
The
we,
Sucia boys are back online, man.
Yeah.
The last time? It was like June, right? I think
it
June,
was
July.
no, it was we haven't recorded in 4 months. So what's that?
4
August
months.
or
It's
some shit?
December, so it would have been like
August.
yeah, August.
Like August. All right, yeah. So it's like August.
That's a long time. That's too
That's
long.
been a while. That's a long time.
That's too long. The streets,
Niggas have
the
been on-
streets
and
been
niggas
telling
have-
me.
I would say niggas have been on our ass about it.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, the streets been
You know
telling
what?
me
The
that they
streets been
need
out.
some new miseducated.
Yeah. Hold on, Kev. What's up, bro? What's going on with you, boss? Because yeah, you was finna say something, but you know,
Did you have something you want to tell the listeners?
that's something you had to add.
Yeah, I'm coming off of a nice little slide. I woke up, my throat was sore the other week, and I thought I was fucking finished. You hear me?
Uh-oh. He thought he had the goddamn COVID V. Sheesh.
So-
Yeah, we don't want that.
Mm-mm.
I went to work, and of course they told me to get tested, which I'm gonna do. So then I went to urgent care, bro. Urgent care is like fucking back when the Jordans used to drop and you could stay outside of the mall. That
Mhm.
shit's fucking nuts.
Yeah,
They
that
be
one on.
outside grilling you like
Yeah.
like urgent care got your size inside or some shit. Like, no, I skipped the whole fucking line because it's fucking me. I got that
Yeah.
goddamn Signet card now and they can't tell me shit. But yeah.
You walked up and talked to the bouncer.
Yeah, I walked up, talked
Right.
to the bouncer, and said, "Hey, baby, I'm part of the VIP. Get me
Yes,
in there
sir.
right now. Fuck with me."
Oh,
Said, I'm
I
on
ain't
the
waiting
list,
in the line,
baby.
right?
Man,
Yeah,
No,
we
but
line
that
with-
shit,
He
I'm gonna
pulled
keep
the
it a
fuck out the
buck. That shit
COVID
is
card with
nuts, bro. They stick that little Q-tip all the way up your little nose, be like that shit is nuts.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah,
I think what people with the COVID testing and that long ass Q-tip, I think if people are kind of shocked at how far it goes in your nose, that's what kind of throws them off. Like when it happens, like you can't believe it just happened like that. Like, damn, I didn't know you was gonna push that bitch all the way back to my brain.
yeah.
So
I
I
was in
never
that
done-
bitch cringing like a
Because
little
I've never
bitch.
done that one. The only
Yeah.
one I've done is just a regular cotton swab, like in the
Yeah,
mouth.
in your mouth.
That's the only one I've done because the nose joint,
Pause.
like I'm too afraid to do that because then I start bleeding from my nose and I want to start doing none of that. And then I'm bleeding in the car, all that type of shit. That's
All of
mad
that.
weird.
Damn, bleeding.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
didn't
Sounds
just
about
do
right.
it. Y'all just didn't get the female nurse to give y'all a semen sample. They take that too. Oh,
Huh?
that's not a. My bad. Man.
No, he's
Bro,
finished.
My bad.
Hey,
My
Hey,
bad.
yo,
there
Kev,
he is.
I'ma tell you- I'ma tell you-
My bad.
Wait, is it Kev? So Kev this whole time he's been hanging out at
Whoever
Bro, I'm
it
not
was
going
that,
to fucking
that took
jail.
that sample from me, bro.
Nah, this nigga Kev
They
been
was
hanging
not
out
working
at
with
Heaven
no
on Earth
hospital,
massage parlor.
bro. For
Heaven on
real.
Earth, Heaven on Earth massage parlor.
The
Kev was
same
a
way-
kid.
Yo,
the
that should
same
be
way
enough.
Giuliani was at.
You said Kev went to Happy Endings and got his test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, do y'all think that's a real thing? They really be having a goddamn rugged tug down out this bitch?
Oh,
At the
bro,
COVID
yes,
testing
Bruh.
center?
yeah.
At the
Oh, you
COVID
talking-
testing center?
Hold on,
Every,
you-
before COVID, every other like month you'd hear about some cops being caught up at like some place up in Hollywood or whatever, bro.
Or Koreatown, like
Or
Usher
Koreatown,
was.
yeah.
Usher got caught up in
Koreatown,
K-Town with that shit.
Bruh.
Was some
So
escorts? He wasn't there with some escorts?
no, he was in that whole
Are they
little
escorts?
like
They're actually massages, masseuses.
they masseuses, yeah.
They're
but-
masseuses.
They
just give you a
Usher,
little
I remember it
extra.
was you remember like that whole public debacle. Usher was like talking about he was having something about an STD and he was going to
Yeah, the
happy ending massage parlors in Koreatown and all of that shit is happy ending places exist all around us.
Hey, man. The fact that
Hey,
COVID
man.
testing centers got happy endings attached to them too, like that's pretty clutch now, man. Like you're getting tested for COVID and you get a little tug afterwards, man. Like that relieves all your stress.
And look, they still testing for STD.
And they still tested for
It's a
STD. So
one-stop, yeah.
that's actually the more effective way if you think about it. You're right. That makes more sense.
It's very effective,
That's
man.
a quick
That-
test.
if they could test for COVID through semen samples, that's actually probably more effective. You can test for
everybody's out the
STDs
fuck
and all of
out.
that shit. So,
And then I feel like a lot of these weirdo, like creepy white dudes that are against being tested and thinks that everything is a hoax.
of course,
They're going to be more inclined to go. They're going to be more inclined to go because they're going to get a tug afterwards. So
Well, did you see that motherfuckers about? You heard it was just last week. I think it was from AP News or Wall Street. Somebody, one of them credible, and I use the term credible loosely. Credible news sources are talking about a short-term and long-term effect that is, being studied now of COVID-19. It's erectile dysfunction. Yikes!
Wait, so you're gonna have the Mr. Softy after the Rona?
You're gonna have to get the blue pill after
The blue chews.
Fucking blue pill.
the blue chews.
The blue chews.
Hey, he gonna be in the Matrix.
Hey, COVID is
Oh.
crazy, bro. I be on the PlayStation 4 and people be telling me about shit like blue chews, man. Y'all heard of blue chews?
Yeah,
Huh?
he said, "Have y'all heard of
I
blue
know
chews?"
Kev heard of blue chews. Have y'all two heard of blue chews?
Yeah.
Blue cheese.
Blue chews
chews,
is
not
pretty
blue
much
cheese.
like they blue chews is pretty much like Viagra, but like I guess
the
it's
blue
like some
chews.
sort of
It's like the cooler Viagra for it. Not just it's not the stigmatized Viagra that because you only sometimes think of Viagra being for old people. Blue chews
That
for
should have had you knocking the dust off that
everybody.
fucking cat.
yeah. People make
fucking
blue
nuts.
chews. People make blue chews seem like it's like the next miracle in medicine type shit. Like,
Wait,
niggas-
hold on. So it's called Blue Chew, but it's not Viagra. It's actually its own. It's its own thing,
Yeah.
or
It's
another
essentially.
word?
I mean, it's probably got the same chemical makeup of Viagra, or something else. It's
I
similar.
think
Make
I think
mine
it's over
hard
the
like
counter.
Rottweiler.
You said what? What you say, Dixon? I don't know.
I
I don't know
think
what
it's
he
over the counter, but
I don't know what he said
Can we
down
go
there.
back and what did Kev just say?
said.
So a friend told me
Or a friend
Yeah.
told you.
you gotta get goddamn approved by a physician or some shit, and then they send you a little, package in the mail. Then after that,
Run it.
run it, Craig, nothing less. Taco Bell afterwards, maybe not. But
That's nasty.
Heavy Baby's eating Taco Bell afterwards. He's finished.
Bruh, I hope not. I
Oh
hope
my
that ain't
God.
how you follow up the blue chew session.
with fucking Taco Bell. God.
With Taco
Yo, that's
Hell.
pretty fucking nasty, bro.
That is disgusting.
If you
Yeah,
got
all
the
right.
permanent
Y'all
Mr.
Just tell me you
stated
don't
as a
have white
bitch.
sheets. Just tell me that you don't have white sheets. And
Yeah, I got
I'll
white
be
sheets
okay
because
with
I'm a
it.
fucking gentleman. You nuts?
Yeah,
That's
but
why-
Like Heavy Babies,
Have
you're
you
coming to
followed up
paradise.
the blue chews with some Taco Bell?
First of all, all right, you handle
Woo! It's coming out one way or the other.
You're gonna put the fucking.
y'all
so
are
for
fucking
everybody-
nuts.
So for
Okay,
everybody
enough.
that get erectile dysfunction from COVID, they're gonna start being roofied with blue chews in all their food. You're gonna just throw the pills in there
Ugh.
to
Yo,
see if it
where
works.
did-
And then they'll
You guys are
have for
fucking
real
nuts.
erectile.
Y'all are
Yeah.
actually
Then they'll
nuts.
have they'll have for real erectile dysfunction because then their dicks won't go down. That's also a part of erectile dysfunction.
What is
You-
going
you
on
can-
right now?
He's fucking finished, bro. He has
Wait,
to go
so
stand in the
so
corner
there's
for
two
15
types
Do
of
you
minutes.
know how
Yeah.
bad you have to be to follow a freeway statement and be worse than what freeway just said?
Bro, I was like, what?
No, for real. Like,
No, for real is not
And it
it.
completely improvised. It ain't like he sat there and thought about like, what am I gonna say right after freeway said this?
Listen.
Hey.
Son,
Okay.
It's
Yes.
Oh my god.
man, what else has goddamn been? What else been over the past
Thanks
few
for
months?
changing the
That
subject.
what else has been?
These
What else
aliens?
what else has been going on with y'all, man? What's been popping?
Yeah, but we got a new president, man.
We
Yeah.
did?
Mm.
We did,
I thought-
or did
I thought
we?
I thought it was. If I'm not mistaken, it's an old white guy. That's
All
president,
right, everybody's gonna try to act all like they gonna act now. We got that nigga the fuck out of the paint.
No,
All right.
They about to
He's
put
out.
cases
Honking their
on him,
horns
bro.
for 2 days
What's my
straight.
favorite shit from Training Day, bro? They about to put cases on all you.
I
about
cannot
to be
wait
playing
until they
Pelican
put
Bay.
cases on all of them. I want to be
Bro.
able to hand them out because
It's gonna be
he's
cases, bro. It's gonna be bad.
gonna have
EDD,
cases.
EDD ready to be busy.
Bringing the 300 back a week.
I saw that.
Because the last thing, because I know he said, well, Biden, he said that
Say what now?
that Biden said he wants to send another stimmy out and he wants
Mhm.
to send more EDD out. But then
He's
the
our guy.
Republicans keep saying no because the Republicans are like, fuck you, slaves. We're not giving y'all nothing. Y'all gonna have to keep working in this pandemic until y'all die. That's
And
literally
until y'all continue to fall behind on bills. Fuck it.
pretty much. And
Yeah,
they're not canceling
pretty
any
much.
kind of bills or
What-
anything.
what's-
So it's a free for all.
Mhm.
Wow.
Like,
Yeah.
I do feel like, genuinely, as we do know, niggas are talking, the whole, Georgia flipping blue, and you got to turn the Senate blue too. Yes, that's very important. Because if we do get the Senate blue, I do feel like, they'll actually try to get niggas money more regularly versus once every 8 months. But that's the importance of niggas making sure that the Senate turns blue, bro. Like, Senate don't turn blue, we may get Senate don't turn blue, we might get one more stimulus check. If it don't.
Well, and that's a big maybe.
That's a big maybe.
And the Senate turning blue, man, you know what? That's not even on us right now. That's on Georgia and everybody at the strip clubs, everybody at the underground parties.
Yesterday was yesterday was a deadline. Yesterday was a deadline to make sure they were all registered to make sure that they can turn the goddamn state Senate's blue as well.
What's honestly gonna probably end up happening because they just approved the smaller stimulus bill today.
Okay.
What's gonna end up happening? They're gonna give us a little extra 300. It might be retroactive. We'll find out like tomorrow within the next couple of days. After that Georgia shit though, when Biden is president, I would think within his first like 10 days, he's gonna issue some sort of stimulus check.
Oh, absolutely.
They're trying to do some type of a stimulus check right now. It's gonna be like smaller, maybe closer to like 600.
600,
like
yeah,
something like that. It might be closer to something like that. We won't know until the end of the week if that happens, but we'll see. Honestly, I've said it before. The way this whole two-party system it's just not working for America right now, bro. Like, you got two parties arguing over, like, one party wants the bill to be like, obviously to work for everybody. The other party wants the bill to be a little smaller so they can save some money and get people working like in an environment where people don't want to work. So it's just trash. But hopefully, you know what I mean, it's money in people's pockets.
Right.
That's what niggas want. Quiet as kept. That's why most people vote. Like, just like when President Obama got elected, a lot of niggas voted for him because he was black. Just same thing goes for Biden. He's not black, but he started telling niggas that he was gonna get them stimulus checks, and niggas was like, all right.
Biden said, I hope nobody ever forgets. Biden said, if you don't vote for him, you're not black. So
I did.
I guess there's a lot of black people then.
Hold on. Time out. That nigga said that out of his mouth?
Bro, on Breakfast Club.
Biden said that.
On Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Biden was on Breakfast Club, bro.
Biden was on Breakfast Club and was like, if you don't vote for me, or no, he said, if you don't know the difference between me and Trump, you're not black.
Pretty much.
Biden was on that bitch spitting. Niggas gonna be looking up Biden Breakfast Club freestyle for the next 10 years. It's gonna be just like that.
Hey, all niggas want are goddamn to be able to actually pay their bills, bro. Like, that's when it comes down to it, that's like one of the biggest things here still. It's like,
yeah,
okay.
All right, ask about 10 more niggas that they gonna be like, shit, I want to go to goddamn Dave's Hot Chicken. I want to get her something else. I want to go to goddamn.
You absolutely will have those niggas who get, stimulus or extended EDD, and that's what shit. Oh boy, Nuke Bizzle made a whole damn song off of it. So
that shit was hard too. I don't give a
shit is tough. So
that nigga said, I can't wait to certify. That was me.
Nigga said, y'all niggas gotta sell cocaine. I can just file a claim.
Y'all gotta sell cocaine. I gotta file a claim. He was fucking lit. Fuck. If the weekend would have lost to him,
he go to jail right after
that? Yeah, California has him up for that. Yeah, the feds got him.
Bruh. That nigga, he's in the fucking feds.
Yeah, the feds just sweep quickly.
You fucking nuts.
He put the song out, and that's gonna lead us to our next topic, because niggas
jumping.
Niggas self-incriminate themselves so frequently that they're doing it thinking that it's more like an entertainment thing, like not realizing that the feds are listening, the feds are watching, they're on Twitter too, they are on they're on IG. They're everywhere we are.
The rap police are real. The rap police are real.
Yeah, and we
all
know that.
The 90s, man. They've been around since the 90s, and people choose to ignore it. For the longest, people choose to ignore it.
And people choose to ignore that DJ Vlad gets niggas hemmed up if they go to visit.
I hate that nigga, bro.
Hold on. Let's get this straight. Is he even a fucking DJ?
I don't know.
No, I don't.
I think he a DJ like DJ Academics.
Like Academics, right? I was gonna say that.
Okay,
probably,
you know
right?
what? Yo, I'm not gonna hold
what
you.
y'all touching on, but what is the history behind it?
I don't know the history behind Vlad. One of y'all know?
But I'm saying, why is he the police? Vlad, what happened?
Right. There have been so many people who've gone on to be interviewed by Vlad, and they don't even realize the questions that he's asking, or they do, and they don't really care. But they'll answer them like, let's say, for instance, there's been so many rappers. For instance, I just looked at this old clip of Pee Wee Longway was on Vlad, and he was asking him questions that can easily get him fucking like locked up. Like, oh, are you a Crip? Oh, were you always, doing things the right way, making money the legal way? He was asking him all of these questions that you would hear like a legal motherfucker try to ask you. Luckily, some niggas are smart. They know how to not answer those questions, but still be engaged in the interview, which is what he did. But then you'll have niggas like apparently with Casanova, other people in the past, with Casanova recently with the RICO charges. The feds went to Vlad interviews and found shit there to use against him.
Yeah, he was finished after that. But it's crazy. It's crazy about
that's crazy,
Casanova, because Casanova, he already did time. I don't want to get people's jail sentence wrong, because some people take pride in their jail sentence.
Yeah, and I
don't want to get it wrong. I don't know how many years he did, but he did a lot of time.
He 1 year was long enough. Nigga was in jail.
Yeah, so like
nigga, a month is long enough.
Exactly.
Quite honest.
So the fact that he did that, like, your record is still open, and if you're in contact with anybody that is being under surveillance, they're being looked at, they're building up a RICO case, all types of shit. Even if you send them a text message, like right at that point, you're finished. You send anybody, like right now, if there's anybody that we're talking to that has a RICO case building against them, we even send them a text message. Like, you best believe the feds gonna be knocking on our doors. So
they're gonna know everything we goddamn did. Were you at Chick-fil-A at 11:37 on Thursday night with Corey Baby?
And you're gonna be like, no, I wasn't.
Did he get a fucking grilled Chick-fil-A sandwich because he's fucking finished?
Whoa!
Yes, no.
Oh wait, hold on. Now we really dry.
Fucking high.
What's going on, fellas?
When you go to Chick-fil-A, what kind of chicken sandwich do you get, fellas? Because this motherfucker right here has lost his goddamn mind.
He doesn't get the spicy. We already talked about this.
No, that was when we went. So we went to Popeyes at one time. I didn't get spicy because that shit make my stomach hurt. Well, recently, if I go to Chick-fil-A, I won't get the fried chicken sandwich all the time. I'll get the grilled chicken sandwich sometimes. I'll switch it up.
Shit. It's not
as good as a bitch though
anymore. Exactly.
So what are you, a soy boy?
You fucking nuts.
Whoa. What is
I don't know what the
you gotta pull up on him right now, bro.
I just thought it was funny. We're gonna get the fuck out of the paint. Oh God.
I'm over here like, whoa, hold on.
We haven't been on there for 4 months.
Are you? The fuck is a soy boy?
A soy boy is somebody that drinks and eats soy products.
Soy products only. They're soy based. No, I'm not no goddamn soy boy.
This is a real
You're
phrase.
Fucking finished.
This is a real phrase. Like, that's a real thing.
No, it's a real thing, because apparently if you eat copious amounts of soy or drink soy milk over any other thing,
the big words, Oxford English.
No, you have to, because it's building up to something better. If you eat and drink copious amounts of soy, soy has estrogen in it, so your estrogen level goes up. So you could grow like tits and shit and all that. But it's like insane. It's like insane amounts of it that you gotta
have a lot.
Like, you damn near gotta be injecting that shit into your system in order for that to be a thing. But that's why a lot of the people, like, they hate soy, because like,
I don't really fuck around with soy. So soy milk is nasty. All of that shit.
It's like those meatheads in the gym. Like, you mention anything about soy and they're like, "Now I drink no fucking soy." Like, all that type of shit like that. Like, I'll drink whole milk straight out the cow's titty.
Which actually is probably the best way to do it if you really think about it. Because when they milk the cow and then it goes into goes into production and shit, that's when it starts to get all fucked up. You'd probably be better off just
stop. If you stop now,
just doing what? Just doing
stop now.
Goddamn what? Y'all let him do this shit every fucking goddamn show. You gonna get on your hands and knees.
I tried to stop him.
What is it?
Hey, hold on. Where are you going? Continue.
I'm just finished.
So y'all never had milk straight from a cow?
Y'all are nuts. Are you nuts?
Bro, you're from the Bronx, so explain. No, tell the story, Freeway, because I don't.
No, I ain't never had no. No, the only milk I've had straight from the source is them tit milk. That's the only milk I've had right from the source.
You see now
that raises nasty. So many more questions.
Oh,
that's nasty.
Titty ball Capri Sun.
Put a little straw in the titty, goddamn, and turn it to a goddamn coconut.
This nigga's drinking maternity Capri Suns.
Maternity Capri Suns.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little tit milk. Ain't never nothing wrong.
A little maternity Capri Sun, you know.
Hey, it's even better if she got a little bit and then she squirt a little bit of it on you when she on top.
All right, that's about a fucking enough.
There's gotta be another subject, right?
No, we gotta elaborate on this. You had
we don't. No, we don't.
You had a shorty shoot you in the face with breast milk?
I'm not saying. I'm not either confirming nor denying that, but.
You have to confirm or deny.
There are niggas. There are many. It is very something that has been studied for decades of how this is like goddamn scientific fact. Some of it, like not like some science shit. Like you gotta scientists. You're not running no tests, but like they will actually like. Bro. Hold on.
They'll not running no tests.
They'll really goddamn.
Bro,
hold on, listen, check me out. Y'all niggas know that there are, some people, not me, who like that's how they get off. They like little shit like that, like titty milk and stuff like that. So
some people don't care about some people, bro.
I think you in there, man.
It's like an aphrodisiac, right? It's like an aphrodisiac when you think about it. So it's like ain't nothing wrong with a little
breast milk parties.
Bro, the thing is we're trying to think about it, bro, and we can't see how it's aphrodisiac. So we're asking
did this nigga call breast milk an aphrodisiac?
No, they will. That's what it's considered when they use it. No, check it out. Check it out. When breast milk is being when people being used during sex, that's what they consider. It's considered like more of an aphrodisiac,
so because we're tapping into this conversation, there's one thing that needs to be said before anything continues with regards to the breast milk conversation. If a woman is able to squirt breast milk on you at any point, she is pregnant, and not just regular pregnant. She is very pregnant.
Or she was
pregnant, and
she was pregnant,
baby.
There it is. She just had a little. She just had a little bit of tit jizz. So
Okay. You gotta let.
The point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make before anything continues, fellas, is that the conversation we're having right now is about sex with pregnant women. So.
Ain't nothing wrong with little tit jizz.
If everything Corey is saying right now,
fucking out of here.
Like we gotta.
So I think we just figured out.
Hey, look, listen. All I'm saying is,
this nigga be on Tinder. I'm not fucking breast milk.
If niggas like to look, let me tell you something, man. Look, if niggas out there, there's plenty of niggas out there who love a little tit milk. We ain't shaming on the Miseducated Podcast. You do what you want. Have fun.
I guess we won't. We won't shame them.
Go ahead and attach yourself to them maternity Capri Suns. Go ahead and attach yourself.
Get your
shit off.
Finished.
Listen. If that's what you're into, fellas, I'm not saying stop listening to this podcast. But
I'm saying tell us. Go into our comments and let us know if every once in a while you dabble in some breast milk. You know what I'm saying?
No. Seriously, no. Hold on. No, all jokes aside, seriously, no jokes for 1 minute. Would you niggas, if you're Jimmy's finna be married and you two niggas down there, I'm divorced. If you're with your woman and she, she's pregnant or whatever, and it's a little tit milk left around and it gets squirted on you, you mean to tell me you're not gonna goddamn partake? You're all lying. You are all all of you.
I'm packing her fucking
You're
bags.
all lying. I don't hear it.
Bro, you're capping, bro. You're capping. You're gonna drink that milk like it is a sweet nectar.
Period.
God Almighty, bro.
Period.
All I'm trying to say.
You gonna stop it? You gonna put a little bit in your
No. Look. I'm gonna go on record right now. This is the first episode of however many months. I'm gonna go on record right now. If I can get a full cup, nigga, I'm drinking a full cup. If I can get a full
You're fucking nuts.
If I can get a full gallon, bro, I'm having some Honey Nut Cheerios, some Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Rockers in the building.
I'm eating good. But here's what I gotta say, bro.
Bro, you're fucking.
Bro, you're capping, bro. You know what?
Kevin's capping hard as fuck right now.
I already don't like milk. Like I hate milk. I don't like that shit.
So you think I'm gonna
fucking drink some?
We gotta do an episode when
some
everybody
Yitty Ball milk.
Hold on. This is a different type of milk though. Here though, boss. You're gonna be
supposed to drink, bro. Like you're not supposed to drink cow's milk.
That's
milk
to be quite honest. You're not supposed to drink cow's milk at all,
bro. The milk you're supposed to drink you're only supposed to drink milk as like a baby, and like the only milk you're supposed to drink as a baby is like the milk from a human woman. So now,
first of all, as soon as they started draining milk from almonds and cashews, that's when I knew the game was fucked up.
The almonds and all of that. Yeah.
Fucking almond milk, cashew milk, soy milk,
coconut milk,
oat milk.
Don't hate on oat milk.
Oat milk. I like oat milk. Oat milk is good.
But like as soon as they started creating like all these other
it got a little crazy. It got a little crazy.
Like it was some nut shit going on, you know.
So so if she got a little tit jizz, ain't nothing wrong with it getting a cup full.
Okay, I've had it up to here.
Don't call it that. Don't call it that.
Just don't call it tit jizz, and it might be more appealing to the listeners.
It'll be a million times more appealing if you just call it.
You could just call it a maternity.
Hold on, no, because
breast milk
fucking finished.
Is breast milk
fucking finished? If she has
breast milk
coming out of her goddamn titty balls, right? Okay. That either means that she is pregnant or she was pregnant, right?
Okay.
That's what I said.
Okay.
Within how many days ago did she have that little rascal for you to be back up in that cootin' tank? That bitch didn't even goddamn craft and mold back to his final form.
Because what I think is,
man, look, women lactate and produce milk long. Like it's not something like it can be months after they've had the baby, and they're still going to be producing milk, and you're going to
sewn up.
There and if like Dixon just said, if I could put a little bit in a little goddamn look, when, bitch, I'm the baby.
You gonna get that off?
Can I
that nigga Lil Baby Rich is a bitch.
Corey seems to know a whole lot about this subject for somebody who never experienced.
Hold on, because me and Dixon gave our verdicts. Kev's lying. Jimmy.
I mean, I'm being honest. I'm being 100% honest. I'm gonna drink a cup.
Look, ain't nothing wrong with having a little milk. There he is. What you say, Jimmy? What you think, boss?
About drinking breast milk?
You know, if you in the moment,
he's gonna drink it, bro. Not even in the moment, bro. He'll be chilling in the crib, bro. First thing in the morning, like, fuck it, let me get a cup of milk.
Mm-hmm. You see that tit milk? Hey, you see that ice cold tit milk in there? You gonna goddamn look. Hey,
ice cold.
You gonna try to get a second cup.
It's ice cold.
Go to your Sean and just
and make a coquito with that, bitch.
There it is. Everybody, Kev,
y'all are all going to fucking jail. Y'all gonna leave me out here in the world alone?
Yeah, you don't have no choice.
Y'all are all going to Rikers.
Hey, bro, low-key, you might be the only one going to Rikers on this one, bro.
You don't have no choice.
Y'all gonna get fucking breast milk.
Hey, Kev, you either join The Rock or you go to D Block.
Join The Rock or go to D Block. Fuck it. You got two options in life. You got two options in life.
He's lying. But speaking of titty milk and speaking of babies, Lil Baby goddamn on Twitter got him, or IG got him down.
That nigga Lil Baby had himself a fucking time.
He did. 16K.
So first of all, let's get this. So first of all, let's get this straight. I think Lil Baby and James Harden are dating. That's one thing. Like, how from one week to another did these two guys become like the bestest of friends? And James Harden went and bought this guy a fucking Richard Mille that was worth well over $200,000, however much that was.
Then gave him 100 bandos.
And then give him 100 bands for his birthday. And he met dude like about a week ago. They have no ties to one another. You got one dude that's from LA.
Whoa, hold on.
Because you're on top of the world. You the number one rapper out there.
It seems like from what I've seen on Instagram over the past several months that niggas have been indoors all the goddamn time. It seems like these niggas have like actually been cool for a while. I don't know. Am I?
Nigga James Harden had his 4PF chain on.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They're dating.
It wasn't from Walmart.
They're dating.
No.
The 4PF chain from Walmart.
I'm still mad he did that, bro. Still mad he did that.
Bro,
Lil Baby
keep wearing that man's chain.
Look, 4PF the new rock. 4PF, you got the 4PF thing. You the new rock now, bro.
Let's go ahead and continue the conversation. This man said 4PF the new rock.
That's how.
What does that even stand for?
4 pockets full. That's baby's like
pockets full. Front, both in the front and both in the back. These niggas are rich.
4 pockets full.
4 pockets full. That's what 4PF is.
Did you see his new chain? It's a
so what if I got cargos on
with money in all 4 of the pockets?
So then that's like 150 pockets full.
There it is. Shit. I don't know, but listen, like Jimmy was saying, James Harden is making sure baby's pockets stay full.
He is. He's tricking on him.
I can't go for this.
And he looked out if Lil Baby gets cargos. He made sure all them pockets is full.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Yo,
and he put the honey, and he gave him the honey buns. That's just a little add and the Prada bag because he's proud of them.
Now that was impressive because them honey buns did look good as a bitch. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
He got him what?
So in the Prada bag, he put the Richard Mille. He put 100 racks. And then he put actual honey buns in there to signify the 100 racks, 100 bun. So
I thought that was a joke. He really put some honey buns in it.
He really put honey buns. Really, honey buns were really in the product.
Niggas was faded in the club. They probably got.
Niggas were faded.
And now you see why I say that they're dating. Because then James Harden was wearing his chain. He bought him a watch, gave him money, and fed him. That is what you do to bitches. You feed them and you give them money and buy them gifts. And then you wear
Jimmy Baby just goddamn dug his grave.
And then you wear their chains.
I guess Miseducated not getting signed to 4PF.
We are not getting a 4PF shit. Niggas are not giving us nothing.
I'm fucking pissed.
I'm still trying to save the rock, but we goddamn now we ain't gonna get no 4PF. We not gonna be
Michael Jackson.
No QC, no nothing.
Wait, so then like with Lil Baby and James Harden's newfound friendship that just came out of thin air, then all of a sudden, fucking James Harden doesn't report to camp. He's just missing for like 2 or 3 days. He doesn't go. He's a no call, no show to work. Like, how are you a no call, no show to a job that's paying you $41 million a year?
Like, because he's the best motherfucker in the whole bitch.
this nigga James Harden said, you know what, man? Like,
you fucking think Tobias Harris is gonna pull that shit?
Not even as a joke.
They gonna ship Tobias Harris back to Long Island.
Man.
First class trip.
Jesus. Well, yeah, I mean, jokes aside, I mean, these niggas have a goddamn clearly have a good bond, friendship, or whatever it may be. If you're my friend, if you're my partner for real, giving you 100 racks is if I got it, it's nothing.
I was about to say, like, give me that.
Yeah, I have to like James Harden has is stupid rich.
100 racks, yeah.
So 100 racks to give to his homeboy. 100 racks is what, and a watch that's like you said is worth well over 200 grand. That's nothing for James Harden when a nigga turned down 50 M's a year.
You know how much money you gotta have to turn down 50?
To turn down 50 M's a year, that's
a lot of money.
So do y'all think that's still on the table right now?
Nah.
No.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was just telling somebody today. I do not think James Harden's gonna be playing with Houston Rockets next season.
You don't think so?
Nah,
I think so.
Season.
I think
after this
2 weeks,
season, bro. After this current season, like whenever this season that's about to start. After that, bro, I feel like James Harden's about to take his ass somewhere where he can get like a chip, start really making the bag with all these endorsements.
So you think he's gonna play this year?
Yeah, I think he's gonna play for the Rockets.
I think he might play. I honestly, to both of those points, and I think Jimmy, you were about to say that, huh? If he is playing for Houston this year, he may not make it the whole fucking season with Houston. They make off his ass and goddamn during the All-Star break. Who knows?
Shit.
Harden needs to go to the fucking Knicks. Are you nuts?
No, are you nuts?
Can we? Yo, I'm trying to be nice to y'all. You know what I mean? We haven't done a show in a minute, but Knicks, J. Cole, fucking Cowboys. Let's just not talk about Virginia. Let's not talk about Dallas. Let's not talk about Prince.
Here we
go. Let's not talk about it.
Hold on. Whoa. Hold on. No, Jimmy and Kev, goddamn, we got
the whole show. You know what I mean?
We're gonna get back to that. Dixon was in Virginia.
Yeah, he was.
Hold on, we're gonna get
eating fucking billy goats and planting trees. I saw him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's come back to that then. All right. Let's come back.
But with James Harden, I feel like he's gonna make shit mad uncomfortable for Houston this whole year. Like, if they don't trade him within the next, 10 days or 14 days, whatever,
14 days
long, before the season starts, 14 days, he's gonna make things really uncomfortable for them. And
like,
he's gonna force his way out. Yeah, he's gonna force his way out. He don't want to be there.
He doesn't want to be there no more. Because at this point, it's like James Harden realizes that he doesn't need to be the star of a team to get a bag or get a chip. You know what I'm saying? Like all he has to do is just be on like a good enough team and he can get a chip. Or if he's not on a good enough team, he just needs to be in a good enough market and he can get a bag. So like
he's James Harden. He's
only our age. He's only our age too, so he still got plenty of time. You said what?
Exactly.
We're talking top 5 in the league right now, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, absolutely.
So he's gonna get a bag, is what I'm saying. But you have to realize is that I had to step back because it might be a whole bunch of fuck shit going on, like in the GM's office and promises that have been made. And Harden is like, I'm not gonna go out there and get the fuck off again. And then the fans just see me in the Russ narrative or me just yanking that bitch up from goddamn half every goddamn game. You know what I'm saying? I think that he's like, listen, y'all gonna give me a bag or I'm skating. Well, not even that. I think he just wants to skate because they offered him a bag. That's 50
yeah, they did. They offered him the money. They for sure offered him the money.
That would have been.
I think he's gone.
That'd have been the biggest in league history, right?
Yeah. And he's in the state of Texas. And he's in the state of Texas where there's no goddamn state taxes. So you go up that 50 M's a year, you're gonna see a good chunk of it. You're not gonna see all 50, but you're gonna see a.
What if they were at odds? What if they were at odds and them doing that big ass amount was just like, yeah, you'll get paid, but we own you, like some shit like that? What if it was just like only the GMs and James Harden understand what that deal really was? You know what I'm saying? Because you don't just not take that unless it's something behind it.
I see what you're saying.
But honestly, to me, I feel like that would just further prove the point of he just realizes like, all right, like I don't need to be with the Rockets. Like, you know what I mean, to make a bag this big. Or alternatively, I don't need to be with the Rockets to make a fucking chip. Like I can go wherever I want to do exactly what the fuck I want.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I was James Harden, bro, I'd be either getting ready to shake or like Freeway just said, bro, I'd be making a Houston Rockets.
Okay. Let me know what is his best fit. What would be the best fit? Like who, not where he could strive.
Jimmy can probably answer that one the best. I don't know.
Who needs Harden right now that could actually benefit from him, and it would just change the organization.
Bro,
outside of the Rockets, who would you say?
That shit is so fucking hard. It's so hard to fucking tell, man. Fucking Knicks.
Please stop. Don't bring the Knicks up.
Bro, that shit is so hard
to
tell.
Chief. All right, you'll never go to the Garden again, ever. I'm having you fucking banned.
The Knicks don't need to go to the Garden, bro. No, hold on. I'm let you finish, bro. The Knicks don't need to be in the Garden, bro. What are the Knicks doing in the Garden, bro?
We're fucking watching.
Are we talking about Madison Square Garden? And what are they doing in Madison Square Garden? Are they fixing the shrubbery?
Yes, we are.
Are they like working the field? Are they working the tickets to like a concert?
You fucking nuts? That first time Kevin Durant steps on the fucking floor,
we're talking about the Knicks
his
right
fucking
now.
Achilles is gone again. You know why?
Who?
Because he
fucking about Achilles in the Knicks.
Who?
Yes,
brother.
Kevin Durant.
He's us. Katie, look.
Time he comes to the Garden, his shit's popping again. You know why?
Yo,
we're the fucking Kings of New York. That shit snapped, gone.
Somebody did make a point. I saw somebody on Twitter a few days ago saying like they put a side by side of the Knicks logo and the Nets logo, and they basically were comparing it like how white people come in black neighborhoods and gentrify that shit, and then they become Nets fans. But the niggas who've been there for the longest are Knicks fans.
Yeah, us.
I don't know why. It ain't never too late to change. Honestly,
it's not. It ain't never too late to carry y'all black asses. You know why? Because that ball motherfucker bought y'all a new house. So y'all gonna shuffle y'all's old losing asses on over to Inglewood. Okay? And y'all gonna leave the Lakers.
Don't do that. Just because you're the fan of a losing team doesn't mean everybody else is a fan of a losing team.
Y'all finished. Ain't nobody driving all the way over there to see y'all black asses. Kawhi
I'll even accept you being a Clippers fan, bro. But a Knicks fan, like a fan of the New York Knicks,
the Mecca of basketball. Are you fucking nuts? And rap music and fucking hoes. Okay, so enough.
Brooklyn. We're talking about Brooklyn right now.
We're talking about New York in fucking general.
Before you niggas got off on your Knicks versus Clippers tangent, and
fuck the Clippers and fuck the Knicks.
We were talking about the guy. We were talking about Harden, but prior to Harden, we were still talking about Lil Baby.
His name is.
Lil Baby,
that nigga Lil Baby, goddamn. I got distracted. Lil Baby has a fucking bag.
Bro, like fucking James Harden mentally Mentally, he's still at Lil Baby house. Mentally, he's still there. He's still living there mentally.
He's still at Icebox.
In the middle of all this shit with James Harden and Lil Baby happened to fuck a porn star and I guess paid her hush money.
Allegedly?
And she didn't hush. It's all alleged. All of it is alleged.
It's alleged, but this is one of those alleged things that's like, if it didn't happen,
allegedly,
like Lil Baby would have to come out with a tape proving like, okay, here's where I was on this particular night at this time.
He's gonna have to give us.
So my thing is,
he's gonna have to give us the Find My iPhone.
Why would this messy broad want to put him wide like that?
Apparently, she enjoyed her time. Let her tell.
Apparently, according to her Twitter.
I'll tell you why she exposed them.
Hold on, gents. Let's, because Jimmy's about to say some nut shit right now.
No.
It's the Jimmy Baby time.
Nah, it's some real shit though. Like,
go ahead.
First of all, I don't know why he didn't make her sign an NDA. I don't know why. He did, and she still aired him out, so he could sue.
Hold on. So if she signed an NDA and she spoke, shouldn't she be getting sued right now?
Yeah. She could get sued.
She's about to be an Alcatraz.
She said herself that she signed an NDA and was going to violate the NDA.
She's gonna learn how to brush her teeth with razor blades in Alcatraz.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, it's that real in there. But
my teeth hurt now.
Man.
But like, I feel like she aired him out because, as you could see, like since the legendary Cat Stacks back in 2010. Remember? Y'all remember Cat Stacks?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like ever since that time, I feel like sex workers and like I guess just sex workers, just to generalize all of it. Whether you tell them not to or you make them sign an NDA, they're gonna air you out just because all publicity is good publicity to them. So like I guarantee that all these nasty motherfuckers on the internet saw that and was like, oh, she fucked Lil Baby, I want to fuck too.
Yeah.
I'm 100%.
And it's some more tea for you, child. And it's some more tea.
Can we not do that?
Hey, hold on. It's more tea because apparently she recorded them.
That's what she said. Yeah.
So at some point, she's gonna release a sex tape.
Maybe not, but here's
I don't know about that one.
Here's what I think, Freeway. To your point, bro, I think a better example is actually Black China. Once Black China and actually Kim Kardashian, because once like, you know what I mean, it became known what they were doing in their personal lives, they were able to get reality shows and like become like big just on like reality TV type shit. So like I think a lot of what these workers are starting to realize is that like they could either expose these people or like say kind of what's going on, even like hint at it, and like you know, they could like parlay that into like a good career on reality TV to where they don't have to sell their bodies.
Because fucking niggas were talking about, like, it's a great point what Dave said, but you had said something earlier, Jimmy, which was also a good point when you brought up Cat Stacks. See, we were at a different time during the Cat Stacks era. We got her the fuck out of here quickly.
Yeah. She got deported, I think. I think she got deported.
I think she did get deported.
She should have never goddamn tried to fuck with Big Soldier. Got her sent the fuck out of here.
Wait, Soldier Boy,
nuts.
So let's say for instance what happened with early 2010s with Cat Stacks, if that was happening now, niggas would probably still get her out of here, but not to the extent that we got her out of here then.
Yeah, she wouldn't. She'd be deported for all of like a week and a half and then be back in America. People would figure that out.
So that definitely, but with this whole baby situation and the Miss London chick, I didn't pay it a whole lot of attention because I'm like, oh, it's just allegedly another rapper cheating on his goddamn girlfriend. All right, whatever. Niggas cheating every day out here.
She bought that nigga crazy. She bought him crazy rich.
But I think that's why niggas are so tight, because she had just bought this nigga a Patek, like, or a Richard. She was it a Patek or was it another?
I don't know if it was a Richard. I don't know if it was a Patek. I know that bitch cost a house.
That. And then he goes out and goddamn spends some of the money that Harden gave him on.
For real. So you know for a fact he went into that Prada bag and gave that bitch a honey bun and 16 bands.
And 16 fucking bands.
Hey, yo,
that's the type of shit. That's the type of shit that build enemies, though. Somebody see all that money. That's crazy. It might be some cats.
And I'm glad you said that, Kev, because this is something that I do want us to touch on a little bit. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Touch on this a little bit. rappers and because people are now getting Cardi B the fuck out of Dodge. Again, what else is new?
What?
Rappers and celebrities, especially new rappers, new celebrity with new wealth, flaunting their wealth on IG, on Twitter, on Facebook, whatever. People don't want to see that shit, especially not right now.
Niggas
are fed. Niggas are fed up.
Soft, low key. I feel like.
No. I think that people now. Well, I wouldn't say they're soft, but man, we've never been in no fucking pandemic before. Niggas ain't never been this broke ever. Like niggas are broke.
Collectively.
Speak for yourselves.
Collectively. Well, no. What like Jimmy, like Dixon said, collectively, like niggas have never been so down bad as they have been over the past 8 months to a year. So to see people going online, like you said, with Baby goddamn having 100 bands in his goddamn Prada bag that goddamn James Harden gave him, and he had all this other shit that people were giving him, and other celebrities, with Cardi B. Yes, I think it was a few days ago, people were on Twitter getting her the fuck out of here because she asked everybody on Twitter should she buy an $88,000 Birkin bag. It's like, damn, niggas out here people out here trying to fucking
You see, that's dumb. Like
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Ask. You could just go. You could go buy the bag, and then when you buy the bag, you post it, and whatever you get from that, you get from that. But don't be asking people what you want to do with
ask broke ass, regular ass people who are out here really trying to goddamn make it. Should you buy an $88,000 bag?
As soon as you ask people that, people gonna be like, "Yo, pay my loans, pay my credit card, pay my mortgage, like fuck out of here." Insensitive, all this, all that, like. As soon as you open that up for interpretation, all you're doing is digging yourself into a hole.
That question was for her rich nigga group chat. That's what she should have asked.
She should have kept that. She should have just asked that question to Offset.
That's an in-house question, like you said. And then you go on IG, on Twitter, or whatever the fuck. You rap niggas gonna post all y'all shit anyways. We gonna all post our shit. That's what we use social media for. We all gonna flex, nigga. Big flex, big ball cap.
Big ball cap.
But we ain't got 88 bands to drop on no goddamn bag off just, I feel like spending almost $100,000 on a bag. Why not? Let me ask broke ass niggas on Twitter. Should I do it?
That's a very wild flex. That's a very wild
flex. That's crazy.
It's a little different. Yo,
imagine going up. Imagine going.
And the shit look like an Ugg boot. So it's like.
Yo, imagine going to a homeless dude in front of In-N-Out and being like, "Yo, should I get the number 2 or the number 3?"
Should I get the guy? Look, speaking of In-N-Out, you niggas need to goddamn go to In-N-Out and get the grilled cheese because the grilled cheese are tough.
Nigga, shut up.
I've had it up to fucking.
Shut up.
Wait, why are you paying for a grilled cheese?
You can In-N-Out of all places.
I try to look at the other alternative options.
And what kind of bread do they use? Do they use?
They use the same bread. They use the same bread.
You basically just got a goddamn sandwich. With
no
cheese?
meat, with cheese and everything else, but no meat.
You gonna call it a grilled cheese?
Okay, 2 buns. And
but no, Jimmy, go ahead and finish your point. You niggas are not gonna get. We are not gonna get into this.
You're going to fucking jail, and that's the end of it. No bond.
What Jimmy say? What'd you say, Jimmy? But no, like what you were saying, it's like going, you seeing a homeless person out here in LA and you asking them like, "Yo, should I get the fucking double or should I get it animal style?" Like, nigga, I'm broke as a bitch. Why are you asking me?
Pretty much, like, just don't be asking the wrong person the wrong question. That's all.
That's it.
Like, just there's certain things you got to keep to yourself, and I feel like celebrities don't know how to keep shit to themselves.
They don't.
All they do now, I feel like 2020 has exposed so many celebrities and the actual hate that people have for celebrities. Like, people are fed up with celebrities, man.
Bro, celebrity culture, especially black celebrity culture, but celebrity culture as a whole has been fucking crumbling all year long. And when 2021 gets here and niggas are still broke as a bitch, celebrity culture might like literally implode because niggas are fucking fed up with them. Like we've been saying, bruh. Yeah, we all are gonna use social media for whatever the fuck we want. If you gonna go on there and flex your goddamn Birkin and your goddamn jewels and all of that shit, have at it. Maybe
yes, Jules.
Yeah, maybe don't do that shit to and direct questions at regular people who ain't making $88,000 in a year, but you finna spend it on the bag. Maybe don't do that. Maybe if you want to post it on IG, put it in your close friends group. That's why it's there. Tell your close rich ass friends like, "Yo, should I spend 88 bands on a bag?" Guess what they're gonna say? Do it, sis. Yes, do that shit. Don't ask no regular niggas who broke as a bitch.
Cardi B.
It's just like
it's still. I think like, she was just searching of the fan aspect of it. She really thought that the fans were gonna just come and back her, but the shit was fucking nuts.
But you know what? And people still did because, bro, she can use her platform however the fuck she wants. But Twitter.com is public domain. If you say nut shit or ask questions where anybody can reply and the wrong person replies on the right time, that shit is gonna go viral. And now you are in a whole nother publicity shit because you've asked a question thinking that just your fans were gonna reply, but now everybody has replied. And especially the niggas who really just hate all of the time. Because they're replying to the people who ain't got nothing else to do but hate. They are the niggas who are replying the most. But when you got people who genuinely want celebrities or anybody in general, fuck celebrities for a moment. This goes for anybody. If you are just a regular nigga on here on social media, flexing, and you're doing it in a way that makes it seem like you're flaunting and throwing your money in people's faces, everybody's going to have an issue with that. Don't matter who you are in the public eye. You can be a regular person. You can be a celebrity. Because people right now are too down bad to be caring about should you go to Tulum with your Ricks on? And should you get... Are you in Tulum with Ricks? Why are you in Tulum with Ricks on? By the pool. And with the goddamn Ramones. You're in Tulum with the Ricks on.
The Dick Owens.
Bottom line, goddamn, niggas are broke as a bitch, and you asking the wrong niggas at the wrong time.
Son,
I'm fucking weak. Ah, God.
Hold on.
Niggas are
So two things.
Yeah.
Niggas ruined Tulum. That's one thing.
Oh, niggas ruined.
Niggas ruined Tulum.
I didn't even get to fucking go.
Two, Kev, you want to get into Meek Mill giving money to kids? You want to get into that since James Harden likes giving money to kids too? And
I want to fucking talk about that. Okay.
First of all, talk your shit.
Meek is a video of Meek Mill. I think he was like in Atlanta.
I think he was in Atlanta. Yeah, I thought he was on Melrose.
Fly low Rick.
Yo,
these motherfuckers. These little snotty nosed little goddamn knuckleheads run up to the car. Hey, yeah. Meek, please. And fucking bottles of water in their hands. I'm like, okay. They're trying to like make a little honest little living.
First of all, didn't your parents say to not beg for shit? Didn't your parents teach you to not beg?
Yeah, but it's a little children's aspect of it to where if you see a celebrity, you want something from them. And since you selling, water, I guess you want them to buy some shit any fucking way. Me gave them little motherfuckers 20 fucking bucks. And them little ungrateful bastards was like, come on, Meek, please. You little fucking knuckleheads. No.
Wait, so what you think, boss? So here's another go ahead. Ask your question, Jimmy. Go ahead.
So the problem, because I don't really know much about the situation. So the problem was that he gave the kids $20 and the kids complained about it, or did people on social media complain about him only giving $20? Which one was the issue?
Because I had noticed somebody said something about it being like 6 or 7 kids that he only get $20 to.
So he gave a full.
And it was kind of like, split it up between.
So he gave a full 20 to 6.
That's like the government giving niggas $1,200 for 8 months. Like, make it stretch, niggas.
So he gave 6 kids a stimulus 20.
And they could have all went to the goddamn corner store and split that 20 and all probably got a bag of chips and a drink. And guess what? They wanted to be some ungrateful little fucks. Stay in school, little kids. When you live in a city, where all niggas do is rap and scam, guess what? You're gonna probably rap and scam. So Meek, kudos to you for showing those knuckleheads to goddamn get it how they fucking already are gonna live.
See, niggas giving 20. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Now, you know what the problem with those kids is? You know what the problem with those kids is, man? Those are 50-cent soda babies. Those kids, their mom and dad was drinking 50-cent sodas when they was.
Niggas gonna say some outlandish.
I don't know what the fuck was going on,
bruh.
So these niggas is missing brain cells and shit. It's a bunch of weird shit going on with these kids now.
Oh, they the jug babies. You know them little juices in the jugs and little nut ass juices.
Them old bottles of sugar head ass, like the Huggies was fucking smacked.
Can we name the episode Jug Baby?
Jug Baby. Oh, and it's perfect because all niggas do in Atlanta is jug. Goddamn.
Pretty much.
So it works perfectly.
Pretty much.
Man, look, all I gotta say with that situation, again, you rich as a bitch. Niggas out here are broke as fuck. You stop. If you're rich as fuck, stop putting all of your money business online, bro. We know you rich as a bitch. We know that. Tell your other rich people that. Because real niggas out here, regular, random, working ass niggas out here, we don't really want to see it as much as you think we do. Like, sure, you out here in your Maybach. Yeah, you out here with your goddamn Patek on, and you out here in Tulum with the Ricks on. Okay, great. We don't want to see that shit all the goddamn time. Niggas are really struggling right now. And right now, celebrities and other people alike are just, they get it, but they don't want to get it. They don't care. They don't care they don't. They genuinely don't care. That's just what it boils down to. Actually, I'm gonna stop talking about it because they just don't care. They don't care. Even what I'm saying right now.
Rich as a bitch in an era where every artist is probably gonna get the most streams this year than they ever are gonna get or will get. So essentially, we made those videos. We made it possible for her even to ask that question. So we just got to roll with the punches because it's all
that's
about
a boy. You goddamn, you right as a bitch on that. Celebrities don't know that niggas can defund them by not supporting them. Period. There it is.
Oh, he said the defund word. Woo, we're back.
Oh, but you know what? Hold on.
I'll tell you this, man. There's gonna be a bunch of bozos out there that still going.
Oh, absolutely.
Because they can't give up. There's people out there that love celebrities more than they love their own family.
They love their own goddamn raggedy, snot nose ass, punk ass kids. Yes, all of them.
You know what?
They giving Lil Baby the titty milk over the real baby.
Oh my gosh! Oh my! Lil Baby had to pay for the titty milk.
Hey, they out here giving the real babies the soy.
They giving baby soy.
Baby's gonna have titties.
Oh my God,
that's nuts. How much
Lil Baby paid for that goddamn slice of cake he had?
Allegedly
16,000.
4 p.m. We still trying to get our bag, so that's why we allege it right now. But if you can give us the bag,
you know what?
Nigga, it's not alleged.
I'm gonna say this.
Yeah,
I seen a couple clips of Shorty. 16K is low key a bargain for what she got.
Oh, you wonder you did some research and development on her?
You know what? I'm gonna say this. I said this.
We ain't got to go too far. It's on Twitter. It's right there in your face.
I was just gonna say. Before the show, I said this. But
No, go ahead. Nope. Post a picture on.
Post her up. No, I'll definitely post it. But she be going viral every couple months, bro.
She
post her up on here.
She's solid. Because I heard about her.
She be throwing that ass bike. Goddamn, sheesh. She be throwing it. Goddamn, she be throwing that ass like Russ Wilson. She be throwing it in the air.
Hey yo.
You know what I mean, right?
Yo.
Hold the fuck on. What did he just say to me?
You know, like how Russell Wilson throws the ball. That's how she
You're
throws
finished. You're done.
Motion.
You're fucking done.
Can we do the song?
You're fucking.
Dun.
Hey, listen, nigga, if she ends up leaking, if she,
hey, go to jail now.
Hey,
you're fucking going to fucking jail.
Hey, yo, listen, if she fucking leaks the footage of her and Lil Baby, oh boy, she is gonna turn into a Kim. No, I'm not saying she's gonna turn to Kim Kardashian because I don't like to. One thing I don't like to do, I don't really like to compare other people to other people like that. Look, Kim Kardashian set her own lane and she made that shit work for her. If this Miss London chick does the same thing, then if she leaks it and she makes fucking a whole career out of it, it's not gonna be surprising because we've seen it happen many times.
Bird.
It happens to all these sluts though. Like all these sluts.
That's because they be with these chatty patty ass broads. They like, and on top of that, them niggas talk too much.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it goes. No, look, it goes two ways. When you are a nigga who's only made bread your whole life, and then like now you making more bread than you ever made in your whole life. Your whole personality is just based on how much money you have,
how much bread you got.
Exactly,
right.
Bro. Like that's exactly how you're gonna approach certain situations. And like when you're a female and like you spent your whole life, obviously like struggling or whatever, and like all you know is how to get niggas with bread so you can get whatever life you want funded. That's just how shit is gonna be. And like going back to Miss London, like I said, you know what I mean? We don't even gotta compare it to anybody else. She don't gotta leak nothing. The fact that she's like she was a trending topic, she's like in headlines, like she's probably getting offers for all kinds of reality shows. Even if she's not getting offers for all kinds of reality
Love
shows.
and Hip Hop is next.
That's true.
When
Mona come knocking, yep.
And look, it's just that simple. And then she's just gonna make hella bread, and she's never gonna have to sell her body again. And like,
and if let's say because Miss London she's in Atlanta, right, Dixon? Probably more than likely.
I don't know. At that point, that'd be some real stalkers. But I wouldn't be mad at it. But look, here's what I'll say. We can be mad at her all we want. We gotta low key be mad at Lil Baby. Like,
oh, absolutely.
He's a bozo.
Because
why? It's fucking Lil Baby. He's one of us. He didn't do anything wrong. But tried just helping her to her hotel room. You nuts?
Yeah. Okay. As far as I'm concerned, she one of us too. You know what I'm saying? Like
what?
She hit a lick. She hit a lick.
I want to touch on that. I want to touch on that there, boss. I want to touch on that.
Why are we not happy because she hit a lick? Anybody else? If it was a dude that hit a lick, we'd be like gassing him right now. Like,
we know for a fact, Brian Pumper hit her up.
You see Brian Pumper at Ralph's on Western. He'll be in there with his fake jewels on.
But look, if it's no footage,
I see him all the time with his fucking felines on and shit.
Man, wasn't it Brian? Didn't Brian Pumper have Lawrence Fishburne's daughter goddamn bent over the couch or some shit like that?
That's crazy. Lawrence Fishburne's daughter looked like some burnt eggs.
That goddamn butt was still looking good though.
She had mad acne on her butt.
You're fucking finished.
Hey, she just had. They called her
Proactive commercial.
They called her Chippy D.
They did call her Chippy D.
Chippy D? What the fuck is that?
I don't know, but I didn't watch none of her shit. She was fucking ass.
They called her Chippy D, and she had after that shit broke. Nigga, all of her shit started disappearing from the online faster than goddamn Drake made homegirl shit disappear.
Yeah.
Shit was fucking gone. So, Lawrence Fishburne had to go into the Matrix and get all of that shit fucking pulled. So,
hey, but hold on.
I see how that nigga Drake fucked up, bro. Once you get in that fucking butt, Jesus Christ.
You know what? But hold on, Dixon, because I know you about to segue. One more thing.
I was about to do a little segue, Jesus.
Figure it out. Right before you segue, Kev has said something, and Jimmy has been saying it. I've been the whole time. When celebrities assume that they are just like us, okay. Sure, you might, do some of the very basic things that we all do, but let's be clear. Being a celebrity is a very, very, I don't think people realize it. Being a celebrity, especially like think about the kids who grow up famous. It's not even, they just grow up famous because they come from famous people. But being a celebrity is a very unnatural state of being. You're not born to be a fucking celebrity.
It's not reality.
It's not. So for some of these celebrities to say like, oh, like for instance, goddamn, now another person getting dragged on social media for old tweets. Dixon, you've been seeing it. They've been dragging JT from the City Girls because they found some.
I love it though.
I do. Yeah,
I love it though. I'm not even mad at the tweets, bro.
She ain't always look like that, man.
Hey, she'll tell you she ain't always look like that too.
I don't care. I would have took JT. I would have took the old JT, old model JT.
Period.
She like a 6'4" Impala. You know what I mean? There's only a few models of the Impala I won't.
Hey, and she got them yicks now. Uzi Vert is running it up. But anywho, bottom line.
Uzi likes girls?
Baby,
Oh.
Here we go.
Because I saw that he was upset that that A$AP Rocky and Rihanna was dating.
Yeah, that is happening, right?
But he was upset that A$AP Rocky's dating Rihanna, not that Rihanna's dating A$AP Rocky.
No, he's not.
He's jealous.
Who, Uzi?
Yeah, he's jealous. What? He wanted A$AP Rocky for himself.
Oh, he didn't.
This is let Jimmy run his narrative.
Man, you know what?
But wait,
I was gonna say, hold on. Speaking of wanting something for themselves, we talked about it in the chat, but let's tap into it on the show.
Okay.
Dave Chappelle's rights for the Chappelle Show. Viacom, CBS wanted that to themselves, and they distributed it out. You know what I mean, to make some bread off it. Dave Chappelle said something about it being on Netflix, and Netflix pulled it. I've had some thoughts on it. That's essentially the whole story, but I wanted to know what y'all think about that. You know what I mean? What y'all thoughts on Netflix pulling the show? And I gotta add, HBO Max and CBS
has it still, right?
Yeah, HBO Max and CBS still have it, and Viacom CBS still makes money off the DVDs. If you were to buy the show right now, you know what I mean, Viacom, Dave Chappelle doesn't make any money off of that.
I know.
How do y'all? I think we had a lot of strong feelings about it in the chat.
My stance on it doesn't really change because, like, I heard when Jimmy was talking about it, like, man, look, these goddamn celebrities already rich as a bitch. Like, you're still rich. Like, okay, nigga, yeah, these niggas is making the money off of you, but you still rich as fuck.
But that's his baby. That's
and it is because even though it is very true, Dave Chappelle is rich as fuck. He could be richer if he was making more money off of his show that he sold to Viacom and CBS. See, now that's when it does get tricky. We all know how this shit works in Hollywood.
And you know what? Before we even go further, let me say he had an initial contract for the first season. When the first season was really successful, Viacom, I want to say they made almost like $500 million going into like the second season or like around the time of the second season during the third season. And that's Dave just wanted it is. And Dave wanted a bigger cut of that. He was offered like the 50 mil or whatever the fuck he was offered. And he just wanted a bigger cut. And, you know, because he wasn't getting a bigger cut on top of like the working conditions, he decided to say no. But at no point did Viacom ever offer him more bread, you know what I mean, for, you know, pretty much making the show type shit.
Man, look, what Chappelle did, him having, and Netflix being, I got to kind of tip my hat off to them a little bit. They didn't really give no pushback. They just stripped that shit the fuck off. Not like HBO Max and shit wasn't still on there.
Netflix got to do that because Netflix already has a partnership with Dave Chappelle. So
with Chappelle,
So in order to keep that going, like you might as well be like, all right, cool, like we'll take it down. It's not like people can't ever watch the show. People could go watch it somewhere else.
Literally can go to the next streaming service and watch it.
But realistically, they could be like, yo, if we want anything else to do with Dave Chappelle, whether it's a stand-up, whether it's a show, whether it's a movie or something, like we could cut that show off right now and we could work on something else and pay him what he wants.
The very opposite of what you just said, they know that if they please him, now Dave Chappelle, he's not obligated, but I bet you if he has another stand-up or anything big, it's gonna be on Netflix.
Yeah.
They got some
even if he's not under contract right now. I agree. It's smart on Netflix part. It's smart on Netflix.
Because you can tell that they have his respect. You can tell.
Absolutely.
That meant a lot.
And that's good. Like them, you know, trying to honor that partnership is like, look, man, this is our guy. We done brought him in. We done gave this nigga all these M's anyways. He gonna keep bringing us money, so it ain't no big deal to strip this shit the fuck off. If niggas want to watch the Chappelle show, they can literally go to HBO Max, go to CBS's app, watch it.
That's what I was saying too. Like, cause I saw that Dave Chappelle dropped his 18-minute special. I think it's called Unforgivable or something. He dropped it online. I think it was on IGTV. He dropped it, and he said that he pretty much wanted everybody to band together and be like, all right, don't watch the show because I'm not getting paid for it. So so then while I saw that, so then when I saw that, he kept telling people to pretty much not watch it because he's not making any money off of it. I'm like, yo, fam, like if perfect example this year, 2020, everybody lost their job. People lost their job.
A lot of people lost their jobs.
Whether it was the COVID, whether it was some racist shit, whatever the reason was, no one on social media did anything for them. Even their friends or family members didn't band together to raise awareness for them. But Dave Chappelle, a man that got paid $40 million for 2 specials just like 2 years ago from Netflix.
And probably more for the specials after.
And probably more. Everybody went and got together and sang Kumbaya for fucking Dave Chappelle. When in reality, Dave Chappelle don't need you to do that for him. Dave Chappelle, he's still eating. Dave Chappelle could lose all his jobs right now, and Dave Chappelle and his family will be good for the rest of their lives. But if we lose our jobs right now, we are in a shithole. We are finished. I mean, and no one is gonna go on social media and be like, no, get James's job back, get Dave's job back, get Corey's job back, and Kev. No one's gonna do that for us.
Yeah, I feel like if it was Taylor Swift and she signed a bad deal back, we'd have been like, well, sorry, she's just a dumb bitch.
Well, you know, Taylor Swifty's in a whole battle still too with goddamn the whole Scooter Braun situation from not having her master's. So,
oh yeah, she's getting molested too, but that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, Scooter,
But like, like
I mean, I'll say this though. because we're black, it's a little different. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because we're black, it's a little different for us with celebrities, even with like any minority.
Right.
You know what I mean? With our celebrities, we tend to hold them in like such a high regard. Like, I mean, I ain't shout out Regina King yet this whole episode, so we can shout out right now. She got a One Night in Miami coming out, and like
yes, sir.
That just illustrates, you know what I mean? That has like Jim Brown, Malcolm X, Sam Cooke.
Sam Cooke.
It looks like Freaknik.
Muhammad Ali. Yeah,
Muhammad
Ali. But the like point is, you know what I mean?
There.
Those are like black celebrities at the time that people held in high regard as like civil rights leaders. Like we don't hold a lot of our people in high regard like that. But like Dave Chappelle might be the most consistent black celebrity we currently have right now. You know, like where it's like even if it's not like even if he says something you don't agree with, it's not like that's the first time you heard that type of shit. I just feel like when you hear him saying those type of things, like you know, he's not necessarily getting paid behind it. It's easier to rally behind him and then to put your own personal experience like behind that. Because I think one thing I brought up in the chat was like,
I get that.
Yeah, because one thing I brought up in the chat was like, yo, imagine if like, all right, I think I already talked about on the show that I lost my job behind some old bullshit during COVID. But like, just say hypothetically, they tried to take Miseducated Podcast and put it on a certain platform, and like we weren't getting paid behind it, bro. I don't care how much I make. I could be making like billions. I'ma still rally behind this shit, even if nobody fucks me, bro. I'm gonna be fighting extra hard every single day. Like, yo, we gotta be getting paid behind this shit. Like, these niggas cannot be. Like, if y'all fuck with the podcast, and like stop listening to it and tell them to make sure that we're getting compensated behind this shit, because like this is our baby.
No, and even admitted to us that he would be down to do the show again.
Yeah, I mean, when the whole shit was popping off, I immediately thought about, just always wanting to retain your ownership of your work. I mean, I think about, a lot of artists that, we've all had talks about on the show many times, and then our own personal shit. Jimmy, Kev, and Dixon, and myself, we all have our own personal endeavors. We don't want no other motherfuckers trying to take credit for it. And it's me on the bitch. I need to get fucking broke off. And if you're not breaking me off, take the whole fucking bitch off. And I think about,
say that fucking again.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
And so if I put like any song I write, it just be lyrics. I don't even have no melodies. I'll put the shit on like ASCAP or something like that. If somebody were to take my lyrics, I'd be tight, because that's my shit. And you're not gonna break me off. You went and you found it and you took my shit. And you could have just reached out to me. So that's why I understand what Chappelle was saying. It's like, damn, y'all niggas just put this bitch on here and you ain't reach out to me. You ain't say like, yo, Dix, yo, Chappelle, we just got rights to the Chappelle show for Netflix. Like, we want to at least cut you in on it because you are our partner. You are the face of the fucking show. The show is in your name. It's your show.
And I get his issue. I understand his issue. I get it, because I'll be upset too.
Yeah.
My issue isn't with him. My
is
issue
the rallying behind him is what I see what you're saying.
My issue is that because I didn't see anyone rally behind anyone that lost their jobs on social media.
I see what I get what you're saying.
You have friends, you have family members, you have close ones to you that lost family members, lost their jobs, lost a lot of stuff.
Still losing niggas,
this year, and still losing stuff. And no one ever did that. But as soon as, not even Dave Chappelle, a celebrity goes through some kind of issue, these people are all of a sudden on social media, like just throwing their ass out for them. And it's like, here you go. Like, we're going to do everything for you. We're going to do everything for you. And it's like, fam, you don't have to do that, because Dave Chappelle don't know you exist. He's not going to do that for you. I get it. It sucks that he's not making money off of his baby. It sucks. But at the same time, Dave Chappelle don't give a fuck about none of us. He don't. That's just the reality about it.
You know what? It sounds like to me, it doesn't even sound like your issue is necessarily even with a particular situation. You just want to see everybody kind of rally.
Regular people rally behind regular people.
Yeah, that's literally it. You know what I mean?
And that's what I want to see more of, especially with this year. Everybody in the summertime particularly was like, oh, black businesses, support this, black person this, black people that, like, we're only going to work with black people. We're going to hire black people. We're going to do this. We're going to do that.
A lot of performative shit.
People didn't stick to that. People didn't do that unless it involved a celebrity. And that's my issue. Everybody just spoke about it this year. Everybody spoke about it. But they didn't really act on it to the people that they can affect the most. They didn't act on it. But
we knew that was going to happen. We predicted it on the show. It's like, we're going to support Black business because it's not this for Black people who are really about. They really walk the talk or talk the walk. What you know what the fuck I'm saying?
Yeah.
Buying Black, supporting Black business. We've done that shit forever. It's nothing. It's nothing new for us to do because that's what we want to gravitate to first, anyways. Before we buy anybody else's shit, we want to see like, damn, is there a nigga alternative to this shit? Oh, it's not? Okay, then I'm gonna go over here and buy this goddamn, whatever the fuck, because niggas ain't got it yet. But we always gonna gravitate to supporting each other first. But we did predict on this show that there are a lot of people, Black or non-Black, who are gonna be just putting on the front of, oh man, we gonna goddamn go out here, we gonna flip tables over for niggas if we got to. Ain't seen them, ain't.
Hey, you know what? I seen somebody post not too long ago where it was like all the people that posting them little black squares is extra silent about these Black issues these days.
Yeah,
whole lot of black squares.
It's all those fucking TikTok kids. Those TikTok.
All them little TikTok kids. And I'm glad we got into niggas getting white people the fuck out of here because we love to do it. Jada Pinkett's mama got Lori Loughlin's daughter smooth out of this bitch on the red table.
Well, you get into that situation because I don't know much about that situation. So
I don't watch enough Red Table.
So, just to give you the goddamn
the only
rundown.
Red Table I watched was when Will Smith was on there crying like a baby when he found out that August Alsina was putting in Jada butt. That was the only time. That was the only time I watched it.
That's one way to describe it.
That is definitely one way.
Definitely one way to describe it.
Yeah, but I definitely think that everything happens for a reason. He was probably in that Margot Robbie butt. He had to be.
He probably
will.
And Angelina. I seen a picture of him and Angelina hugged up real close. I was like, okay.
Will has been
and afterwards he pulled out the little Men in Black wand, so they just forget all about it. Like, yeah, none of this shit.
he pulling out them real NDAs.
None of this happened. That's the real NDA.
That's the OG NDA.
That's the real fucking NDA. You ain't seen nothing. Yeah, we fucked around.
He's so rich that y'all have problems for years and nothing ever comes out.
Yo, I bet fucking Bill Cosby.
You know why? You know why, Kev? It's because those were the two people that I don't know if you ever. I know that old Black people said it all the time. Like, for instance, I've heard old Black people my whole life when they see wealthy, rich niggas out here cheating, and then they see these long, drawn out divorces. I always hear old people be like, man, I wouldn't have got no goddamn divorce. Nigga could have just I could have just built me a whole new house so I ain't never got to see you. That's what Will kind of did for Jada. She had like her own like shit. Even though they were going through marital problems, they didn't even really have to interact because they're wealthy enough to divide and, still kind of keep that whatever the fuck, the whatever they got married off, because everybody gets married for different reasons. But that's kind of really why Will and Jada were able to navigate whatever marital issues they were having privately, even though it's always been public speculation. They were able to do it because these two niggas who probably heard some old niggas saying like, man, we ain't finna go through no long ass divorce. Look, I'm gonna build you a crib. You gonna go over here and you gonna fuck August Alsina. I'm gonna go
they
over
had
here.
2 young children that would
we got our kids.
Like
I'm over here piping goddamn whoever the fuck I want, and we'll figure it out later.
Yo, because Will Smith was definitely on some Sucio boy shit. He was definitely
fingering. He was definitely very, very Sucio.
Very much. Ralph's?
Yeah. He was definitely fingering shorties at Ralph's. Man, like, bro, like,
get us him up. We're not gonna even get the Overbrook bag. We're not even getting a production deal from Will Smith.
Yeah. What's it? Willowbrook Entertainment? Yeah.
We're not getting shit. It's not happening. We're gonna be independent. We are independent.
4PF, Willowbrook Entertainment, Rock Nation, and
4PF. You said, what is Nas? Nas
Appeal.
Mass Appeal is not fucking with us.
Those are the 4 that are guaranteed.
Wait, why? Oh, because of this nigga.
Because of that nigga.
What I do?
You the one who with the Nas. You have Nas. It's a Nas slander.
Y'all fucked it up for us.
I ain't fucked nothing up.
Hey,
I ain't said nothing about Nas that he don't know is also true.
So with that though, she went on the Red Table Talk. If niggas, y'all have the backstory, but to you people out there watching us talk shit like we always do, y'all remember Olivia J, this white chick that's Lori Loughlin's daughter? I didn't name her the shit. But she had the whole college admissions scandal. They got hemmed up. Lori Loughlin is in the fucking pokey right now, trying not to goddamn have a full house. They have a different type of full house there. It's a totally different full house that niggas do not want to experience ever.
She for sure having a lot of sex in there.
But her daughter went on this fucking very public black platform for Facebook on top of not only are you going on these famous ass niggas platform, you're on Facebook, like the biggest social media platform in the fucking world. But she went on there to essentially try to like set the record straight on like basically saying some shit like, oh, I didn't really even know what was happening. I just thought that, she was trying to basically saying what her mom and her dad and all and Felicity Huff and all these other motherfuckers were doing. We ain't have no goddamn real intel. We just thought we were getting into these schools just because we had decent or whatever grades, or our parents just paid our tuition and we got in it. That's kind of where she was trying to go with it. Whereas Jada Pinkett's mom, Adrienne, was not for none of that shit. Before she even got on the show, she told Jada and she told Willow Smith, she was like, look, I don't know about y'all. I'm not really trying to fucking vindicate this little white girl who ain't gonna have near as many problems as if this were to happen to another young black person out there. Like black people out there who have changed addresses on mail to get their kids
and went to jail when
went to jail, not 60 days of jail. Like niggas have a real record after.
They was in the full house.
They was in the full house. They was in maximum.
It was in maximum capacity house.
It was in max. Goddamn. So, but she went on there and basically was just like, I'm not trying to hear this shit. And then whenever the homegirl, the white girl came on there, she doubled down on it. Like, look, niggas are out here really like having real issues. We got COVID that's killing us. We got police officers that's killing us. We got homelessness that's killing us. We got all of this other shit that plagues us, black people. But yet you wanted to come to this black platform with 3 black women for what? Like you wanted us to vindicate you? And it kind of came back on that whole thing of black women always being the helpers, black women always having to pull people out of shit whenever they want vindication, whenever they want to seek some type of approval. They want black women to sign off on it, but they won't do the same for black women whenever black women need them. That's why niggas are up in arms, and rightfully so. We're not trying to keep vindicating you white people for making your white ass mistakes. You're not going to have these problems that we're going to have.
Like you got some nerve really going on that show and trying to have black people defend you on some
white
privilege shit.
On top of that, you went on a show with an old nigga. Like Jada Pinkett's mom is not young. She's like 67. She looks good for her age, but she's
sitting in the front of the bus.
Exactly. She's 67. Yeah. Like, bro, the type of racism and shit that she saw early on, nigga. Yeah. I'm not trying to hear about you getting in the USC off your mom and them out here, goddamn sucking dick and changing plans and shit. Whatever her mama was doing, I don't know. She might have been sucking dick, but sucking the Trojan dick. I'm not sure. Period. Bottom line.
Trojan dick at USC.
At SC, you were in South.
Get away with this.
You in South Central LA out there slinging that mouth to get your goddamn daughter in the school.
She had to fuck Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart to get her daughter in there.
Hey, and Matt. Speaking of Matt Leinart, fuck Matt Leinart. He said some shit a few weeks ago. Niggas got him the fuck out of here. He was like, LA shut down again. I can't wait to leave this city. And everybody was like, oh great, just go to Orange County where you're gonna go anyways, motherfucker. We don't want you here anyways. It's always
don't take your racist ass to Orange County.
Have fun. Go ahead. They just pass a Rona around down there like a goddamn spliff. Like, oh, you want the goddamn Rona? Here you go.
Sure.
They fucking pack that shit into the paper.
Niggas just rolling the Rona up in the goddamn.
They just sprinkle the Rona into the blunt and just pass that shit around.
Niggas putting that Rona in that backwood and passing that bitch around. So
I certainly hope not.
Bottom line.
Anybody listening to this, don't sprinkle the Rona in the back.
Please don't sprinkle no Rona in my guy.
Sprinkle Rona in the backwood. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Or anything. Don't sprinkle anything in the backwood.
Don't put nothing in the backwood.
Just PCP. Just like it. Like if you in Harlem, you could put PCP and Angel Dust. Like it's unacceptable over there. Like it's cool.
Man, after seeing what Angel Dust did to Smokey and Friday, I never want no parts.
Yikes.
I want nothing to do. But bottom line, how do y'all feel about, just one, the whole college admission scandal shit, I didn't really care much about it when it happened, to be quite honest. I didn't give a damn. Like, oh, great, white people doing white crimes. They're not going to they're going to get exactly what happened, a slap on the wrist, if that. Like, because for instance, Felicity Huffman just booked a new gig in Hollywood. It's like, oh, great. As soon as she got a
job.
She got cast in some shit that's already in a. I don't know who the film is or what it's about.
She got a job faster than Carmelo. Shit, it's fucking nuts.
Damn.
Hey, I bet any amount if KCP got cut from the Lakers when he was on house arrest, he would not be in the NBA right now. So.
KCP was on house arrest. That's right.
I forgot about that. My man was hooping with the ankle monitor.
Literally hooping and going straight to jail.
And they had the ankle monitor on. That's
straight to jail.
That's some real.
Hold on, whoa! They were taking him right to the guy. They were taking him right to LA County Jail right after he left Staples. Niggas weren't getting in the payback.
What?
Niggas weren't getting that raise. No, it's no raise for you, nigga. You see that black and white over there? That's your raise. Niggas are taking them straight there.
Hooping in front of the biggest crowd in the world just to go back to 3 hots in the cot. I'm telling you, Los Angeles is different.
LA is different, but yeah. So with that being said, because I don't know, really how this doesn't affect any of us, because one, we not white, two, we not black women. The thing is still how white people and other non-black people will look to black men and black women to always like try to kind of turn the other cheek and not really like all of this whole little like, it's no big deal, let bygones be bygones ass kumbaya ass shit. But Adrian wasn't there for her. Jada Pinkett's mom was like, I'm not trying to hear none of that shit. I ain't trying to hear none of it. You did white shit. Why are you coming on this show? Why are you here? That's basically what she was saying there. Like, why are you here? Like, why? So if
she wants to let them know that she got white privilege, and that's the best way possible to do it. And that's
what other way to do it than do it in front of Jada Pinkett and Jada Pinkett's mom and Willow Smith.
And then she got a chance to deny it right there too.
Got her out the fucking crib.
Mm-hmm. And got her the fuck out quickly. Got her out fast.
Her mom Duke probably watched that shit. The mess hall was pissed.
Yeah, talking about sluts. You know who's a fucking A1 slut out here, man? Larsa Pippen.
Where is this going?
Oh, whoa.
Larsa Pippen.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
it's getting sad. Like, what the fuck?
All of us have mothers.
I'm not gonna slut shame, but she is out here moving real weird and real funny in these streets.
She's out here moving crazy.
How would y'all feel if that was your mother out there doing this shit?
Bro, I don't even want to think.
My God,
I
don't know how.
That's really crazy. Like her son really had to go on social media and tweet some shit like, what her actions don't affect me. Like,
I saw his tweet.
Like, that's some wild shit for her son to say. Like, and my mom's a hoe. She gonna suck dick because she want to suck dick.
And you know that Twitter is ruthless. So niggas had jokes.
I wouldn't even have a Twitter. That was my mom's.
Hold on. So it said that she returned home to Scottie Pippen. They live together.
Were they talking about Scottie Pippen Jr. or are they talking about Scottie Sr.?
Like she returned home. It was probably just a meme or something because I think they've been divorced, right? Since 2018.
They're not divorced. No, they're not divorced. They're still together.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's just nuts.
That's what makes the whole situation worse because they're still together. And but you know what I think it is though? I think that Scottie isn't divorcing her because just like imagine me working my whole life to put us in this position, and then I gotta give you Larsa Pippen. I gotta give you half of everything.
I'm glad that's what you were saying because I got an argument to that.
I gotta give you half of my shit, and you're doing this in front of my face and in front of your kids, and then you want to get a divorce, and I'm supposed to be okay with giving you half of everything so you could go and live your life that same kind of way. Nah, I'm good, bitch. We gonna stay married. I'm gonna just put you in a house somewhere. I'm gonna do my thing. You could do your thing. At this point, the marriage, like, it's not even a marriage. Like, now it's...
She's going to still suck his cock here and there. It's like, she's going to still...
Yeah, you know Scottie...
Still sucking Scottie off.
Yeah, you know Scottie a nasty nigga. He probably like, yo, whenever you free, whenever
Why you say you sucking... know?
Scottie played with MJ. Scottie's nasty.
Scotty's
and
not
with
getting
Dennis
no
Rodman.
fucking
He
butt.
played with Dennis Rodman.
Scotty played with Dennis. Like,
you know for sure
Okay.
he was into some wild shit. Like Scotty for sure be hitting her up on Sundays and be like, hey man, if you have some free time today from those young boys, like you want to come home to me type shit. You know Scotty be in his bag with her. But
I'm glad you said that though, Jimmy.
Keep her, man. It's cheaper to keep her. Like if she stays, if she stays, all you got to do is pay her bills. If she leaves, you got to give her half.
You got to give her half. Now, with that, I'm glad that you said that because that's a mentality that I think that people oftentimes get misconstrued when it says it's cheaper to keep her. In some cases, it very well is cheaper to keep her because if y'all didn't sign a prenup, if y'all didn't, make all of these arrangements to not get, her to get half of your shit or more than half, because sometimes they get half of what you got. And then they also get child support. So they're getting more than half of what you got, to be quite honest, when you really think about it. It totally depends on the type of divorce that some of these people go through. But when I went through a divorce, one thing that was brought to my attention by the judge and the lawyer is if you can prove infidelity, if there was ever anything that you like monetary wise, you wouldn't have to split that. Because of certain states, there are certain states, I don't know if California is one of those states, but there are certain states in the country that if you have like proof of infidelity and then her infidelity has been public. So Scotty is just probably building a fucking case. So if he does divorce her, if he does divorce her, he could very well be like, look, she was out here moving wild as fucking these streets. She was out here fucking Future. This nigga was making songs, sipping codeine. Had niggas in my son's school ready to goddamn get the jokes off. Like she caused all of this fucking mischief and confusion and fucked upness with my family publicly.
There was a lot of distress.
A lot of familial distress thanks to her and her public goddamn giving up that coontang like Kelly Baby says. But
she's
so
the best.
That very well is like that is something that he could very well be working on and building up something. So if it does happen, he ain't got to give up half if there's no prenup.
You know who the real bozo in this situation is?
Who's that?
Malik Beasley. Because Malik Beasley signed.
Because his wife has some fucking titty balls on her.
Bro, son, he just signed a $60 million deal. And when he got caught with Larsa Pippen, his wife, who just had a baby and looks just like Larsa Pippen, oddly enough, she just filed for divorce. So guess what Malik Beasley got to do?
Because of course,
Rod is Asian.
Malik Beasley got to give up half of that $60 million.
Because you're fucking nuts.
Finished. He is a fucking idiot.
What
He's
got to
give up half of that $60 million. And Larsa don't even want to be with you. Larsa just wanted some FaceTime. She's wanted to be in the limelight. Now you're about to be a broke nigga.
Now you out here looking real stupid. Because
real dumb out here. For real.
Yeah.
You're gonna be dressed as some off-white looking like a clown.
Oh, he gonna be Jesus. He gonna be on eBay like us buying the old off-white to try to get it restored. He ain't gonna have the money.
Son.
He about to be hurt.
That's tough. But I mean, if you out here moving funny, man, and sometimes shit just when you're a public figure, bro, regardless of how public you think that you are or are not, some people don't think that they're public enough. But like, if you have some type of notoriety, nigga, you're a public figure. Doesn't matter. Yes. You can be a local public figure. Niggas know you. That's what I'm saying. Like, people know you. So you out here looking real Malik Beasley, goddamn Larsa Pippen, and anyone else involved, because it's more people involved, as we all know.
Yo, she's been trying really hard to be Kim Kardashian for the last few years. Like,
it's so quiet for her.
Yeah, she's been trying really hard to be like.
All of her kids are on Instagram. Like, all of them, like, they can see everything. They know everything.
It's true.
You know what sucks about
that's
that?
The social
she's gonna
media
end up with a reality
age.
show, though. She's gonna end up with a reality show, and like she's just gonna get the bag, and then at that point, we're not gonna have nothing to say about her.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine
we're gonna have more. She's gonna really just be out, and then she gonna say that she dated Tristan Thompson. She got exiled. When you get exiled from the Kardashians, the only person I've seen that was successful in that was Black China, but that's only because she was already
Jordan
Black
Woods
China.
too.
Jordan Woods. Yeah.
Tiger
ain't exiled though.
Well,
but I get it, but it might as well been. And he's
Tiger ain't exiled from the Kardashians, but they exiled his ass from that goddamn Beverly Hills mansion not long ago.
But Tyga living his best life on OnlyFans, fucking mad bitches. So he
and they said that he ain't paying rent. Whoo! So when rent? I tell you that the pandemic does not discriminate against random regular niggas with no money and niggas who got just a little money.
Wait, so Tyga is squatting and running an OnlyFans page? That's gangster.
That's that's niggas
much
move.
Respect.
Niggas move different in LA, bro. I don't get.
I said it earlier.
Niggas move real different out here, bro.
This nigga old rant, but he fucking porn stars on OnlyFans. That's funny.
That's just nuts to me.
That's crazy, y'all. I ain't watching none of these celebrities fucking I'm OnlyFans and all of this shit, bro. Social media is a bitch. Like, we love it. Social media, you know, we love being on there and engaging. But when you really think about how much social media has fucked up everything in society, it really it's kind of heartbreaking a little bit. It's like, damn, we were much better off without some of this shit. Like how Twitter and Facebook was being used early on, I wish that didn't get like kind of lost in the sauce of how social media is now. Because now niggas will say the most wild, ridiculous shit, knowing fucking well that the type of reaction they're gonna get, but they hope that they're gonna become viral from it. Like, damn.
And it can happen because everybody's going viral over dumb shit. Everybody. And then the trend is everything ends in rapping.
Yep.
You don't even have to be like Drewski. Why are you making songs? There's no reason why.
Yo, wait, isn't somebody else rapping too? There's somebody else that randomly just started rapping.
Mm-hmm. The big dude.
Fuck, I forget who it was, man.
Everybody just turns to rapping, and it's just like, what? Are you nuts?
Because there's another person that just started. I think one of the Paul brothers, like Logan Paul.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Let's talk about it.
These niggas boxing and rapping.
Yeah, and they got the baby and Stunner for Vegas coming and doing a little shit with them. Them niggas looked nuts in that video.
He has a song with both of them. Like, first of all, Nate Robinson can never show his face again in public. Nate Robinson can't come outside the house no more.
Not right now.
Once a Nick, always a Nick.
That's too. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
And in true Nick fashion, hold on. He lost in the worst way possible.
That's what I'm saying. Like this is a Nick we're talking about. I ain't seen no YouTuber yet on the undercard of a Mike Tyson fight.
He didn't. I guarantee you, if he takes a year off and actually studies boxing, Here we go. He will come back. And I guarantee, if he did not know how to box, it doesn't matter if you're athletic. He got washed. I watched a boxing video. His techniques were flawed, and he got sent to the fucking crib.
Mm-hmm. Nah, it's quite a name, man. It's
they fucking. He's goddamn sent Nate Parker. I almost calls nigga Nate Parker because he got hemmed up too.
Yo, get this man Corey out of here.
It was two Nates. Both Nates have fucking got finished.
Every Nate.
So the tale of two Nates.
The tale of two Nates.
But the whole shit. All of these boxing niggas and niggas who want to fake rap, if it is the Paul brothers, that makes sense because now I see why the Baby and Stunner got wrapped up in that shit. I don't know why the fuck they even wanted to sign on to troll another. That shit was just corny to me, bro. It was corny. That was some of the corniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
I think what bothered me the most about that was that if the Baby and Stunner for Vegas did it on their own time and their own accord,
we wouldn't have. Yeah, we probably wouldn't have no issue with it.
Yeah, like if the Baby made some corny ass song and he started like a little challenge, so like be laid out, which is kind of stealing the planking vibe from a
planking. It's definitely plankish.
It's kind of like planking. So you're not even original. What bothered me the most was that he did it with that white boy.
With the motherfucker who. That's it.
That's what bothered me. If you ain't do it with him, I would have been like, all right, whatever, man. You're gonna do this and you're gonna leave. And you're done. That's it. But the fact that you did it with him, that bothered me a lot. And the Baby already makes terrible music to begin with. He makes music for male strippers. So it's like, yo, fam, like.
Whoa, hold on. Baby got some shit out now that I like, bro. He got some shit out that I cut for. But
does it sound different, or does it sound the same?
Now look, a lot. I mean, hey, I want to say
made
that
another one. This is
now Jetson.
Wow.
Jetson is everywhere.
The baby shit go hard. Y'all tripping.
The baby got some shit that I fuck with heavy.
The baby not that bad, bro.
He not, but like Jimmy said, and that's what Jimmy said.
And he got that Danny Lay butt. Y'all are tripping.
And he got that Danny Lay butt.
That is the corniest couple in the entire industry.
Oh man.
And kiss our fucking hopes and dreams goodbye. We're never gonna be able to shoot shots at Cool Kicks.
I'll tell y'all off the air.
I'm about to say, she go to Cool Kicks, you might run into.
That is the corniest couple in all of.
Hey yo, bottom line, like what Jimmy said, and we can wrap up if y'all want. But that bashing or trolling, publicly trolling a black man and shit like that. Niggas were trolling him the whole night, but niggas were trolling him. When black people. When niggas troll each other, look, this family business. We don't all you other outsiders, nigga, you in the wrong business. Let us troll him. Only we doing that. But we know that at the same time, look, we gonna troll Nate, but that's still Nate Robinson, man. We still like Nate Robinson. Clearly, this nigga's done shit that we fuck with. This nigga was winning slam dunk competitions and doing nut shit in New York. Like
he jumped over Dwight, goddammit. He jumped over Dwight.
Jumped over, like, come on, this is still a goddamn. This is still a nigga that. You said what?
No, I said I'm sorry. He's a Nick. Okay, so we can
automatically
we don't have to respect him the same way we respect a lot of other people. You know what I'm saying? Like he was.
Hey, look, I was trying.
He's a Nick. You know what I'm saying? So like we can.
Wasn't he a Clipper? He was a Clipper at one point, wasn't he?
What that got to
do?
He
was everybody at one point. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like
that's what I'm saying. He was also on the Suns, wasn't he?
I feel like Nate Robinson jumped around like Larsa Pippen for a while. Like
come on.
Nate Robinson shit gonna look like Shaq after a while. I saw a Shaq meme the other day where it had the rainbow, and this nigga Shaq was in every goddamn jersey.
Yeah, Shaq played for LGBTQ. He played for LGBTQ. He played for every single color. He played for every single color in the rainbow.
Hey, but hold on. Speaking of being for everybody.
Okay.
Chevy baby, you got yourself the little Virginia boy, and that's for everybody, right? You gonna talk to us about that before we close up?
The which one?
The Virginia boy, the hats and the.
No, hold on, Kev. Hold on, Kev. Before you get in that, Dixon went to your home state not long ago, didn't he?
I did. I mean, we could spend the rest of the.
Been where he was.
Yeah. My mom's had me out in the field working. Kev hit me up like, bro, what's good, bro? What's going on?
No.
In the field?
That shit makes Richmond look like LA. I don't know where the hell I was. Herndon? I don't know what that.
Bro, they had me look. My mom had me on the farm. She was like, this farm used to belong to a racist ass dude, and they sold the farm when he was like dead or something like that. Now everybody can use the farm type shit. And I was just like, bro, y'all gotta get me out of here. This ain't me. I'm from the city.
So Dave went to Virginia.
You was out that bitch plucking chickens and
Dave went to Virginia
cows, whatever it's called.
He got the true essence of being black. He was like, I'm on the field.
Yeah.
Dixon on the field.
Dixon was in the Commonwealth.
in Orange County, ain't it, Bucko?
I've never been in Orange County, but boy.
Not a Starbucks in sight.
Not a fucking one. Sheesh.
But I went to the first one I did find.
No, none of you said you went to Raising Cane's?
No, the first Starbucks I found. I wish it was a Raising Cane's. Wasn't no Waffle House either.
You didn't get did you get this shit called Cookout?
No.
I heard Cookout is fire.
That's what the niggas said on that show that last time we was. Remember them niggas? It was like Cookout.
I heard Cookout is fire.
Bro, we need to open up a Cookout out here. That shit smacks.
Don't they basically have that the serving spoon? Ain't that similar?
First of all, watch your mouth. The serving spoon is tough. But this is like legit cookout food. Like you go, you can get a burger.
Hold on, you said this is like the hold on. You said this is like the what cookout?
It's like just cookout food. You can go get like
because I thought I heard something else. You can be finished.
Burger, fries. It come in a little tray, little spicy chicken deluxe or whatever. But they known for they known for all of their shit. But they got the milkshakes there. All these different kind of milkshakes. And then I don't know if y'all country niggas, I don't fuck with it even though I'm from Virginia. Some shit called Cheerwine or some dumb shit. That shit's fucking nasty, okay? And it's fucking
I don't know. We're not from Clan County, so we don't know these things that you talk about. If you're not gonna explain it, just don't bring it up, bro. We don't not from
Corey knows what it is,
bumpkins.
And he knows it's fucking nuts.
It's disgusting. That shit nasty.
If Corey, if that's not good. If Corey is the only person that knows, that makes it even worse.
Hey man, look, ain't nobody tell you to. Which you went to Virginia to visit family, right? Or you just
Yeah,
in
I
that
went to
bitch?
visit my mom and my sister. No,
Oh,
bro,
okay.
you'll never catch me just in Virginia.
He went to
Hold
the
on, your
field,
mom
man.
and sister live in Virginia?
She live in Virginia. Yeah, we talked about this
okay.
before.
That
She
nigga was
live
out there filming Antebellum too.
Boy,
Oh,
it got scary.
no.
It got scary. I wasn't a fan, but it was cool to
shit.
visit family. I'll say though, it was cool to visit family. Love,
Man, goddamn, you niggas trying to wrap up real quick. We're gonna get into Kev shit, but you niggas ain't say nothing about the Undoing and all them nut ass shows that y'all talking about.
I mean, I fucked with the Undoing. Y'all fucked with the Undoing.
Yeah,
I thought it was cool.
Did y'all like the ending?
The concept of just putting out these one season
ending was
shows.
fine. It wasn't. I didn't hate it. It didn't feel super anticlimactic, but it really wasn't super necessary.
I liked how they built up towards the ending. It was like that was the most obvious ending, but they built up to it in a way where it still had you guessing right up until the end. So I
like the fact that after the first 5 episodes, obviously the 6th one we found out who it was, but the first 5 we like the viewer. I don't know if it was just me, but like I'll sit there and be like, oh, it was this person. Yeah. Like every episode was somebody new that it was like, fuck, did this person do it? So every single episode I felt like did its job to like confuse the shit out of us and have us create our own narratives and our own stories and shit. So I like that the most about the show. Like it was a good show in terms of like it kept us talking and like building our own stories and coming up with our own shit. And then at the end of the day, it was literally what it was. So everybody was like, oh shit, so it really was the fucking psychopath. The guy was really a psycho. So I enjoyed it. A lot of people didn't like it. I
thought it was tough.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like it.
Pretty good.
It was like, oh, it should have never been him. It should have been somebody else. But it was like, man, like
it made the most sense. Honestly, it made the most sense.
It made the most sense. Like it would have been crazy if it was the kids. Like if the kids did the shit, you know.
I was hoping it was the kid that got her the fuck out of here.
That'd have been cool. But I'll say this: the last episode, if it was anybody but him, bro, the last episode would have had to have been super crazy. Like I'm talking like some of the best writing anybody's ever seen in their life.
I feel that.
Just to make it make sense that it was somebody other than him.
Yeah, because everything pointed towards him in that episode. Like that whole build up in that episode, going into that courthouse and then him like escaping with his kid and shit. Everything just pointed to that it was him. But imagine in that final scene that they showed when Shorty died, it was like fucking the other lawyer or something.
Bro, I'd have been.
That would have been a crazy.
Ending. They would have to come back for a second season, honestly.
Yeah, because they would have needed to explain that. I feel like I feel like ending off with the guy doing it. I feel like they saved themselves that debate of people like, yo, you got to come back for a second season type shit. They saved themselves from that.
That's true. Right. I mean, shit, they could still very well make a second season if they wanted to, but I think
no, because Nicole is tied up with Big Little Lies. We need her back in action.
Hey, Big Little Lies not coming back. Don't get your hopes up.
It's not?
I don't think so.
It is.
Sorry, boss. You usually come with facts and you're slipping.
It's coming back.
It's coming back. I'm gonna look this up right now.
Like
go ahead, man. Look, other show, HBO. Let's just be honest. How many times have we all championed HBO on this goddamn podcast? All of the fucking time, because those niggas don't miss too often. I don't really recall us ever talking about an HBO show that we didn't fucking like. So
HBO simply does not miss.
They don't. They just don't. If they do, it's very, very like seldom that they have a miss, bro. And it don't even really be a miss. It's just not enough people tuned in. That's what it usually be sometimes. Like for instance, what's the show that we all was fucking?
Dustin Hoffman. Y'all don't remember that? Like 5 horses died on that.
Another on top of that though, Dave. Another one. Recently, what was the one that we liked with Jason Bateman?
The Outsider.
The Outsider. It didn't get.
The Outsiders lost me.
But even still, though, it was still a good enough show to. It was still a good enough show to watch.
Any other network that'll be like their best show ever type show.
See, and that's exactly what they're doing now. They're shopping it around because HBO didn't pick it up anymore. They were like, all right, we through with it. So
speaking of not picking up, there's no official announcement for Big Little Lies season 3.
That's cap.
Well,
big cap.
Look it up. It's not. It's not.
Well, I feel like with COVID, production studios aren't really picking stuff up because they don't know when they're gonna shoot next.
COVID, Brian. I heard somebody say that on Twitter the other day, and I was
like,
can we end
the show? Can we end the show? Because that right there.
COVID, Brian.
That right there. That was.
I saw a nigga say that on Twitter the other day, and I fucking lost it.
Thanks for coming in.
What kind of sicko shit is this?
I saw a nigga say that on Twitter the other day, and I fucking lost it.
Can I mute him? Kevin, can we mute him? Jimmy, can we mute him?
Hey, yo, niggas are nuts.
Can we mute him?
No, bro. Look, the Twitter is a fucking madhouse. But no, hey, check this out though. Before we hang up, I did want to say one
more because I want
to get in your go. What you got? Go. What you got, Jimmy?
Just the other day, and I feel like everybody would have something to say about all of it. Just the other day, I was talking to one of my coworkers. We were having a gentleman-like conversation about how pretty much well, let's start like this. Remember when we had sidekicks back in the day? Remember like how when we had like when we got our first smartphone?
Oh, I had the sidekick. I whipped that bitch out like my penis. Goddamn came out.
Yo, what's going on? Please
whip it out. I gotta fucking whip it, nigga. Cool whip.
But to get back into this nasty nigga.
I had that bitch whipped, but go ahead.
Pause.
Talking about the phone.
God.
I'm only talking about the phone. I don't only phone. Go ahead.
He was whipping bitches. That's what he was doing.
No.
But
what is going on?
But like remember when we got those phones and we were younger, like all of us in our heyday in high school and shit. Remember when you got a decent nude photo? Do you remember those? You remember that?
I do.
Like remember how amazing that was? Like you got like a picture and it was like, oh shit, like I got a picture from this girl, like yo, this shit is fire. And everybody in high school, like you'll show it around and all that type of shit.
You know what? I'm glad you brought it up.
But now I feel like social media has ruined the nude photo. Like there's no joy in it anymore because everybody's fucking naked and they have built this kind of fucking they have built this image for women. So now every woman has to look that kind of way in order to be loved, accepted, and for them to get any type of money now. Like you have to kind of look that kind of way. So like now if you talking to a girl and you go on her social media and you go up and down her profile, you pretty much seen her naked. Pretty much you've seen her naked. So like when you get the phone number from her and she sends you photos, it's like, well, I damn near saw everything. Like,
I don't know, boss. If I see you naked on Twitter and on IG, it's still different seeing you naked in my phone.
I was just gonna say, it depends on who you're talking to. If you're talking to a chick who posts that type of stuff on her, like whatever, and like you get like her number, and you're trying to get anything different than what you've already seen on what's it called, then you're gonna be very much so disappointed.
You're gonna be very, very upset.
Yeah, you gotta.
But that's more so what I'm saying though. Like I feel like every girl to some extent, like you've seen provocative photos of them to some extent.
Most of them.
Pretty much any girl that you follow, if you go look
it depends though. I guess for me personally, I'm always the champion of like, don't go after the girls that's like, if you see all that and that's like a red flag to you, then don't go for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because what's gonna happen is you're gonna be sick to your stomach when she's sending you the post, or she's sending you whatever she just posted the other day.
All she did was crop out the goddamn
comments type shit. You know what I mean? Or the Instagram or whatever. So like and then on top of that, I think I brought it up before the show too. What low key, what is we offering? What's it called? Because I feel like you look at my Instagram. If you a chick looking at my Instagram and you like, okay, you know what I mean? Like I think this dude's handsome, whatever. Like you know what I mean? If you shoot a shot at me, like I'm gonna accept type shit. Mm-hmm. And you get to talking to me, or you get to you would have had to have followed me for a very long time to realize like, okay, maybe this nigga that's posting these pictures ain't exactly the nigga that I'm talking to type shit. Like I feel like Instagram is borderline a scam at this point. You know what I mean?
It kind of is.
I feel like
only scams.
Only fucking.
I mean,
only scams.
You know what? I can get with that. Instagram is not for everybody, obviously, but for a lot of people, Instagram is just a facade. Most of it, at least, is. Yeah. I mean, that's it. I think we actually have covered it all throughout this episode of how Instagram and how what people put on Instagram, how you depict it, like how they want to depict their lives. We don't always see it that way because of what we're already dealing with in our own shit. So when it comes to women and men or anybody posting shit on IG, you're not always getting the full story because it's really just pictures. Well, that's what it is. It's a picture. It's a photo sharing app.
Pretty much.
That's what it's supposed to be. Even though niggas do other shit on there. But that's what the fuck it is supposed to be. So Instagram very well is one of those. That's why I usually, if I'm talking to a chick on IG or whatever the fuck, I be wanting to see what she's saying on like Twitter and shit, where I can actually see what the fuck she's saying.
Oh, this nigga crazy.
No, for real.
See, like,
That's what I be wanting to see.
If I'm talking to you on Instagram, I'm gonna just try to get the number and then we can have a conversation like in a text message.
That's cool. No, I'm gonna still want to see if you got tweets.
I'll be wilding out on Twitter. Like I don't want to see your Twitter.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna assume that you move in the exact same way I am. Like I'll just be tweeting stuff just to tweet.
Them Twitter streets are different.
So I don't want to see your tweets because I don't want you to see my tweets.
I feel like on Twitter you can tell someone's personality more so than you can on Instagram, because on Instagram people can just post a photo and you feel like you know them just from that photo, or like you get what you get from that photo, like however you interpret it as. But I feel like on Twitter everybody is more so like opinionated and they have something to say and things of that nature. So like you get to know them more on a personal level, like especially like if you were on Twitter for a while, like you have a group of followers, you feel like you know them just from the tweets. On Instagram, I feel like you don't know anybody, and to the point that Dave said, like the shit is a scam. Like this whole thing is a fucking scam on Instagram, and people been falling for this shit for a very long fucking time. And Instagram ruined what sexy is. Like there's no sexy anymore. Like for example, a woman in lingerie anymore, like it doesn't hit the same. It doesn't hit the same.
Depends on the woman. Hold on, brother.
Well, it depends. Because obviously it depends. Like if you've never seen her in that capacity, but like for the most part, like 80 or 90% of women on social media are exposing themselves that way. So like if you see them in your text messages with just lingerie or whatever it is, like it's like, oh, I've seen this already. So like the wow factor, I feel like social media ruined the wow factor from just the talking phase of courting, you know? I feel like it killed it. Like I feel like now you don't have to talk anymore. You don't have to court women anymore. It's like, all right, we got to where we have to get to. Like, what's up? Like give me the butt. Like, you know?
Man, if you ain't talking about letting me put my tongue in your butt, I really don't really want to hear half what the shit the girls be talking. I'm just to be straight up. That's why I want to see their tweets. That's why I want to see their tweets.
What I want to tell you is that because Freeway said it, you didn't have to repeat it. Like we didn't have to hear it.
Oh God, period. No, straight up. If I want to see your tweets to see if you talking about letting me goddamn rim you. Period. If not, I want to hear. A rim job. That's when you're eating the ass.
We don't have to.
This nigga out here doing. He's thinking D Brown. He just at the rim.
Hey yo,
what
did y'all? Hey, we finna hang up. But did y'all even care enough about the Grammy nominations that came out a few weeks ago?
Nope.
Man, no, hold on. Fuck
Kev took the word out my mouth.
The guy, you're right, because like me and Dixon been saying it. We'll say it on Twitter all the goddamn time. We need to put more focus on our goddamn shows. Fuck the goddamn Grammys.
Y'all niggas watch the Soul Train Awards? Come talk about Soul Train Awards.
Soul Train Awards is hard, but I will say this.
When niggas watch the Soul Train Awards?
After Hours did get robbed like a bitch. I think that might be one of the biggest like snubs that I've seen in Grammy history.
I think that might be the biggest snub.
That might be one of the biggest.
Easy.
I think so.
That's really one of the biggest snubs that we
talking about. Lil Baby. Lil Baby got snubbed too.
True. No, Lil Baby did get snubbed on his album, but After Hours,
James Harden
still got this nigga still got shit like Blinding Lights still number 4 song on Billboards right now. Like, and you mean to tell me this thing didn't get nothing? Whew. Somebody able to piss somebody off in Hollywood. I don't know who it is, but somebody's mad. I know it's the Super Bowl shit. I know that was really what the issue was. That's why they snubbed him. But what
apparently,
the fuck? Yeah. Allegedly, right? Of course. But anyway, that ain't got shit else. Yeah, Capri Baby had the Virginia Boy shit since dropping. He got some other shit coming out. What else you got, Kev?
20 minutes later to the
Hell
segue.
yeah, man. Everydaycounts.la.
Yeah.
You know, we did something for VA, but now we focusing on LA. You know, we got a few pieces coming out for the first collection. So appreciate everybody that supported. And y'all gonna see the new stuff coming, man. We're not playing. So let's go.
Get your shit off.
You said what?
Get your shit off, man.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what it is. You know, I'm a show versus tell type of guy. So y'all gonna see. You know, I'm planting the seeds.
Yeah, I feel it.
And y'all gonna see when it comes out. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, speaking of show versus tell, I think Freeway's got something to shout out because you've been managing somebody who's been showing us and telling us.
Let's go. That's for sure. That is for sure.
Yeah, man. Like, everybody make sure to go stream Big Irie rapping for my sanity.
Big Irie.
Out now. The album is out now. It's out on all your streaming platforms. Drop
visuals.
We got some visuals on YouTube for a couple songs that we got off of there. We got one for Look and we got one for Losing Sleep. The Losing Sleep video is fire. That video was mad fun to shoot. That video was fun to shoot.
Okay.
So yeah, everybody go stream it. We have another video in the works. It's not gonna come until next year. That's gonna be really fun as well. So just go stream it. Everybody go talk that talk. Everybody said it was gonna support Black businesses, independent artists, all that kind of shit. Go talk that talk and walk that walk.
Walk the fucking walk.
Yeah,
because now we get paid directly off of shit. So,
that's true.
You know what I mean? Like
Bandcamp, run it up.
Go stream that music. Go buy Kev shit. Go do everything you gotta fucking do, man. If you listen to us, you're a supporter already. All you gotta do is take that next step to support our outside endeavors from this. So it's not that difficult, man.
Or y'all can do it with all of these other motherfuckers out here doing shit. So it's plenty of niggas out here who like to support. Y'all niggas just keep doing that shit, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm wrong with you. What you got?
Speaking
what you got, Dixon?
I was just about to ask if you had something to shout out. I don't got nothing to shout out, but follow me on all social media. I'm a pretty solid funny guy. You know what I mean?
Watch me and this nigga Dixon. We're gonna be on IG Live one day this week. Yeah. Whatever
niggas
day.
Watching.
Niggas watching. I gotta talk about the Selena series because I need to set the record.
Oh my god.
I heard that shit with Duke.
I need to set the record. I'm fucking dead. I am dead. I'm getting tired. So
okay.
Record needs to be set straight. But yeah, follow that nigga on social media. Follow me on social media. Really ain't got shit else.
Yeah,
nigga trying to survive out this bitch. If you out here goddamn with the Rona, hopefully you goddamn come back from it, man. And
if you out here, you got the coronavirus, go cough on your nearest white supremacist. Go sneeze on your nearest white supremacist. Get your shit off on them, man.
We don't condone violence on this show, but we will condone that.
100% support that. 100%. Sure. Don't get hemmed up though.
Yes, sir. This was episode 25. Episode 25 of the Miseducated Podcast.
And it's the Derrick Rose episode because Derrick Rose is number 25 now, right?
I guess so.
Derrick Rose, D Rose it.
That Jason Giambi number, New York, the New York.
Oh, no!
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Can we end the show? Sir. I'm tired of talking about
episode 25 of Miseducated Podcast. Checking the fuck out, y'all.
Let's get it.